look at all these beautiful people. Got that numero uno, the #1 stunner. Yes, Mr. Burns. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing today? How's this day been treating everyone? What's going on, Linda, Jacqueline? I think I need to test my audio real quick. Okay. Oh, Jay. My first day of school today was a good day. Nice. Nice. Look forward to hearing about that. How's the audio? Is the audio doing okay? Doing okay with the audio? Just got off work. Nice. Nice. What we just got here. Audio good. Is it through the phone or am I through my headphones? I never seem to get any luck through the headphones. Phone. Yeah. I never get that luck. I have that same exact notification tone. There we go. Hey, Miss Tara's in the house. Brace for impact, John. Welcome. Snazzy and I are going to watch a movie tonight, but wanted to say hi. Nice. What's on? What do you guys got in the queue? What are you going to watch? So my phone, my headphone mic never works either. I don't know why. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing? I'm glad to see Linda and Snazzy getting some time for themselves. Got my friend's bumper on. Okay. Right on. All right, greetings and salutations, everybody. Hopefully we got some good stuff here. I'm going to turn this just a touch this way. So I'm going to be stretching. I'm going to I love a good lower back stretch. And I use the edge of any sort of counter where I can just put my palms on it, hold myself up, kind of extend the arms, and just let my weight. Sometimes I'll get a couple good pops. So let me see what I can get. I have a reluctant pop. Snazzy throwing away like. See you guys tomorrow. All right. Let us know what movie you guys watched. Love to hear what you guys got. But have a great night. I like doing calf raises. Super easy workout to do anywhere. Absolutely they are. All right, Jacqueline with the ESPN giving us some baseball updates. Something written on the tables. Yeah, it has a number, and then it says table cannot be reserved, which is strange that it's numbered, because you would think like a number would be for a reservation, but I digress. We did some calf raises. Keep forgetting my headphones aren't working. We did some calf raises the other day, and it's not a bad thing to do. We could do, that's kind of like a daily thing. So you could actually, if you need to, fingertips like on the table or something, just to be able to get yourself kind of balanced and stable. That would be awesome. Nice and easy. And you know, our jumping jacks, skipping rope, all that stuff. All that stuff helps. Hidden one, what's going on? Exercise your body's the only place you have to live. That's right. That is right. It is the only place. Trucker Robert in the house. Robert, how you been? Glad to see that you are here. It means you're safe. Doing well, I hope. Yeah, how's it trucking for sure? Nice. Excellent. Guys, Robert's been doing his workouts at work on the road. At work and on the road. All right, I'm going to do another set of the calf raises. All right. What kind of truck do you drive? Absolutely. Tara says, Robert, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you on my son's behalf what kind of truck you drive. Good. I can remember the family across the street, their father was a trucker, and he had like a legit semi. He had a big old Kenworth. That's the name I remember, Kenworth. Got my workout this morning, got a walk in this afternoon. That's perfect. That is perfect. So I don't know if you can see all the water behind me, but that's like, I think they've irrigated, so it's created like this small pond. And there's a cat just chilling over there next to the water. It's pretty cool. 2022 Robert Freightliner Cascade. All right. Tara, there's a picture of my house on my channel. It says hidden one. Right on. 2022. That's a pretty new truck. Yeah. Spying in the house. What's going on? Okay. I'm going to get another one in. Just calf raises, something nice and simple. Walks will give you some great calf work as well. What's up, Chanelica? How you doing? Are you just off of work? How are things going with you? I'm not being sarcastic. Hidden one, you had mentioned you have to like so much survival gear. I missed something. Yeah, Shen in the house. Just off of work. Nice. How was the shift? Long shift? Short shift? I think yesterday you said you had a 4-hour shift. Classic game, Childish Gambino from Temu. Boy, you guys with the Temu jokes. The jokes are almost from Temu. But what's up, Ellie? How you doing today? Another 4 hours, nice. Dennis, what's going on? He says, I'm Osman. All right, Dennis Life from Osman from Dennis Life. Yeah, they're harmless. I mean, they're Kind of annoying, but they're harmless. Timu jokes. All right, all right. Chanelica, thank you so much. Yeah, you know, one thing I will definitely say is it makes you quicker. I mean, I've probably always been pretty quick as far as jokes, sarcasm, rebuttals, whatever. But this will definitely make you quicker. So I appreciate what trolls, what value they provide. It doesn't mean you always have to have like a witty rebuttal, but it just makes you think on your feet. It's more of an improv sort of thing. King Fire, what's going on from Belize? Yes. Screaming positive vibes or nothing. Yes, indeed. How are you? How are you doing, sir? How are things on the island? How are things going in Belize? This is my little 3-pound ball. And this is a bit of the hand-eye coordination. You can just start with something like this. And even though I can see myself in the camera, we're still just letting it go by the field of vision. But we should keep the eye on the ball, on the ball, on the ball, on the ball. That's what we teach. Keep the eye on the ball, keep the eye on the ball. And just simple drills, I'm catching it here and not here because I want to actually catch it as opposed to just let it fall to my hand. So and in athletics, there's so many things. It's about the skill set. It's about the skill, not necessarily just about always being stronger, faster. It definitely all plays a part, but the skill. Mark is in the house. What's going on? Marcus, how you doing? Let's go. Yes, Marcus knows. Marcus knows. Guys, Marcus has some fantastic stuff up on his channel as well. Make sure you check it out. I think there was some pull-ups on the road. Found a fantastic looking outdoor gym. How you doing? Found an outdoor gym. Did some pull-ups on the rings and the bar and some push-ups as well. So I like this little ball for, again, just hand-eye. So you could do something as simple as here. And just make sure alternate hands when you catch. Because what might seem simple, like just to start off with this, might be all you need. But take that challenge. But you gotta just start here, start here, start here. And again, sometimes I'll let it fall into my hand like that, but some other times I want to catch it like that. Then I'll turn it and catch it like that. So we're just having that hand-eye. Hand-eye. Welcome everyone in the chat. Hit the like button. Yes. 10-year-old playing sports, yes. Mark, what's going on? King Fire feeling rich, loving to be able to eat without money. Blessing. What a blessing. Love to hear it and glad you are here to share it with us. You guys, you might notice the yellow star next to some of the names. Coda, Tara, appreciate them. These are members, so I added that star. I added that new star. Coda showing off the impact emoji to stay hydrated. Indeed. Trying to bring some stuff in that it's going to be kind of special for us, unique to us, and be able to, I don't know, just share within our group. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I'm enjoying learning it and making it, but it's all something new. Steve, how you doing today? So, all right. And I do think that these things, drills like this, help in real life. You ever have that cup that falls off the counter? You kind of catch it in time. Feel like Peter Parker before his Spider-Man, where everybody's like, "Ooh, that was fast." I think that sometimes that hand-eye coordination and those reactionary drills definitely help. Definitely help. So it doesn't always have to be like catching a ball in the outfield or anything else like that. It simply has to do with checking on our reactions and creating new brain games for ourselves. Creating new brain games. So no different than if you were to go take a dance class, they're going to teach you 1, 2, 3, 4. So your brain has to remember that pattern. And that's a good thing for your brain to do. That's a good thing for your brain to do. So same thing with here. Instead of your feet, it's just your hands. Boxing is another one. You learn combinations. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you repeat that so your brain remembers these patterns. Yes, Peter Parker. You know what I'm talking about in the movies where he's nerdy old Peter, but somehow he catches that glass like before it falls. You know, why not? That could be all of us. Do I go on runs? No, I'm not a runner like that. And if I were to do something like for distance, I think I would try to set something up like on a bicycle and take you guys on a bike ride. I think that would be my thing. Steve, are you a runner? Are you a runner? Hidden one, Jacqueline, not the pirates. Please look up Pilates. You will meet more terrors. Okay. So, again, we can go back and forth. And with my other hand, I'm just kind of going behind my back, so I'm actually kind of using a motion. And you can do it a little bit lower. You can challenge yourself to grab it a little bit later. Using momentum. Using momentum. Show my strong arm. I like running. I should do more, though. Grady went live on his run today, and basically all the views dipped. I'm so sore from bike riding, I'm going to have to take a break. Well, just try go for a walk, Chanelica. The soreness, you kind of want to break that up, but not keep continuing to like tax your muscle. So I would say just go for a nice easy walk or something like that, and allow kind of that soreness to kind of break up rather than getting like all tense and stuff like that. So you can get a little fancier with it. We can go behind the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can go opposite hand too if you want. I don't have the same toss on that arm. So it's a different adjustment. 6, 7, 8, 9, and same. Lucas, did you hit the like button? Nikolai, what's going on? Nikolai, Jersey, was it? Jersey in the house, if I'm not mistaken. Did I get it? Jersey in the house. Ah, no, South Carolina. All right, my bad. Ice bathing. Oh, yes, ice bathing. I'm a huge fan of ice bathing. Recommend it. Timothy Dingleberries. Yeah, I call you my friend. Can you call my friend Jackson King? Well, I will give Jackson King a shout out. How about that? Appreciate that, Timothy. Timothy, where are you coming to us from? VVVV says, hey, Sharuk, how are you? Sharuk is in the house. Sharuk is in the house. How are you doing? You've been busy with work and football. Hopefully football's been going well for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. If you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? You got the moderator answered your question. VVVVVVV. Moderator answered your question. I'm always intrigued by that need for information. I'm not mad at it, but I'm always intrigued by it. Getting ready for your morning practice. Nice. How is soccer going, or football? You got your answer, V. Don't spam up the chat, man. Don't be insisting upon yourself. It's good to have you here. Hey, man, keep up the hard work. I'm getting ripped because of the streams. Hey, too sharp. That's what's going on. How have you been? How have you been? VVV, tell us where you're coming from. Too sharp. What kind of workouts have you been doing? Are you following what we got going on, or are you doing your own stuff? Shruk, how's the ankle? We haven't heard from you for a while. The last I remember, you had, I think, some ankle stuff going on. Ankle or leg. Chiller. Haven't seen that name for a couple weeks. How's it been going? How's it been going? Long time no see, it has been. So guys, another one for just hand-eye is just being able just to catch it. And you could do this with something like a tennis ball. You could do it with a lot of things. It doesn't have to be a ball. This just happens to be a little bit softer. You could do it probably with rolled up socks. So there's a lot of things. All we're doing is just catching something. And if I want, put my hand on my hip. So we just want to keep those hands going. Nikolai, I'm getting veiny arms because of the grip strength. Nice. Snelka says, hey, Chiller, welcome to the chat. Man, life is good. Tara says, hey, Sharuk, I subbed to your channel. All right. We got to see some more from Sharuk. Get some more music, too. Chiller, life is good. Life is good. We're having a beautiful day at the park. Your birthday is tomorrow, Sweet 16. Nice. Nice. Any plans for it? Any plans? Please come back so we can give you a proper happy birthday. That's the Hirothami in the chance. If it ain't old Vince, my main man, give us an inspirational quote. Woo! An inspirational quote. That is, I think there's so many. I don't know if I have any one in particular. Give me a minute on that. Give me a minute on that. How was your day, though? That's where I'll start with. How was your day? Small family get together. Nice. Happy early birthday for sure. Chanelka, Nikolai, sounds like you're putting in serious work. It does. Wheezy, what's going on? What's going on? Sierra, haven't seen that name for a minute. How have you been? How has Sierra been going? Nice. School going well? Anything in particular? Anything fun going on? So I am going to start with hand on hip, just to be able to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So at some point, pick my eyes up and not look down at it. They're killing you on the construction site. Got to stay hydrated for sure. Sarah, I got to go to the dentist tomorrow. I'll be better once that is over. Hey, blessings for modern medicine and the ability to have access to it. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Hidden one, age doesn't matter unless you're wine or cheese or milk. Yeah, for sure. Some things that it does matter. Nikolai, I've been bulking for 5 years, so I haven't gotten veiny arms until I saw this channel. Well, we are grateful that you've clicked and came back. Saruk, have a good one. We are grateful to hear from you and glad everything is going well. Stay positive. Stay you. Got to build the brain and the body. Absolutely. Mind, body, and soul. Indeed. 2 more days, I get my truck back. It's going to be a game changer. I'm so happy for you. Chanelka says, hey, Nikolai, Vince is very inspiring. I appreciate that. Wheezy, great hand-eye coordination. That's what we're talking about. Wheezy, when we're doing sports, when we're talking about things, you got to have like that ability. That ability. So many sports are not just about how fast you are or how high you can jump or how strong you are. It is about skill sets. Hand-eye coordination, skill sets, eye on the ball, things like that. So appreciate that because that is what you work on. Those are the small things that separate people. Small things. Everybody, in the NBA can probably dunk, but how many guys are going out practicing their mid-range jumper? How many are practicing those 1,000 free throws a day? Hey, question, do I do hybrid workouts? What is a hybrid workout, Chiller? Maybe I do, and I just don't know that it's called a hybrid. Wheezy, are you playing any sports? Ayob, Saif, how are you today? I had gym last period today. I don't have it tomorrow, but we changed for gym. Good. Good. Taboo, what's going on? Says oofed. Sandra, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? All right. So again, hand on hip and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the challenge, you can start by looking down. Ooh, and I dropped it. So it's possible. Boom, boom. Or you can start picking your head up. So there's always a level of something that you can do a little bit more with. Workouts that involve muscular workouts, calisthenic workouts, and cardiovascular combined. I think that, would that be like jumping jacks, burpees, I think that's almost all of those things. Calisthenics sounds like it covers that, because calisthenics does cover some cardio. You're using the muscles. So I don't know if there's something specific. Are you talking about like going from one station doing like a bench press, then going over and doing jumping jacks, then going over and doing the treadmill or something? I'm just trying to dial in on what you're talking about, but sounds great. Is that what you're doing right now? You're doing that for sports? Nicholas says, "Tell Burns I said hi, guys." I will pass it on, but you guys go to his channel, subscribe to him, and check him out. But Nikolai, looks like you're going to bed, so I will definitely make sure that Mr. Burns gets that. But make sure you guys are checking out his channel. You guys can leave messages on his community platform as well. You can also just leave messages on any of his videos that he puts out. All of that stuff. Tara, we are glad you are here. Is Tara taking off? I see her saying good night to some folks. Tara, Jacqueline, last one I saw was the gym comment. Maybe not. All right, Nikolai, have a great night. Keep reminding me that it's South Carolina. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. So guys, what you can also do with this, you can get into more of an athletic stance. So it's a bit of a magician trick. You're leaving the ball in the same spot. So if your muscle memory goes to that same spot, you're most likely going to catch it. So it's just about being in proper position, proper form. But again, if you're playing sports, that's the same thing that you would be doing. If you were in fighting, you'd throw the same punch, the same sort of, out of the same stance. You'd throw the same things. You might move to do it, but you're still throwing the same thing. So a lot of it's very similar. What's going on, Wayne? How are you? Kuzma, hello, sir. How many calories per day? I don't count them. I don't count them. Sandra says, shoot, you look great. Appreciate that. I think that was for me, hopefully. I don't want to take credit. Tara Lee says, okay. Good night, Jacqueline. Love you. Get some rest. Okay. Have a good night, Jacqueline. Ayub, it is Saif. It is about 5:45, and I'm in the Southwest U.S. Kumza, yes, I am in America. Where are you coming to us from? Where are you coming to us from? Joshua, I've been trying ashwagandha. I can't say that I noticed massive difference, but I'm not against trying it. I've been trying it with creatine and my protein. What are your thoughts on it? Mr. Nathaniel J Burns says, thank you at Nikolai Black and Vincent Alfonso Jamal. I'm in podcast mode doing some work and charging up. Yes, Mr. Burns is going to be going live in the next couple of hours. And so you'll want to check out his streetlight workout. Kumza says, I am from Canada, sir. I like your lives. Keep up the good work. Well, Kumza, we appreciate you, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel and like the videos. And we actually have memberships that are available too. So all people are welcome. You can see Tara in blue. She's one of our moderators, but you see the yellow star next to her as well. That means she is a member of the channel as well, and we appreciate that. It gives you small accesses to something like custom emojis for our channel. Gives you the badge. It also, depending on your level, you can see videos and shorts either ahead of time, or there are going to be some that are only for members. So there's certain things. Pete, I'm doing some hand-eye stuff. So I was talking about the importance, like with sports, of hand-eye. So just being able to just start with something as simple as this, and then switch to our alternating, So we start alternating, and then maybe here, 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 but just hand-eye. And not only letting the ball fall into your hand, but sometimes we're catching it in a different sort of fashion. So we're understanding the different dynamics. So this isn't just about sports. It's not just about catching, you know, a fly ball or a football or something like that. It's also about just hand-eye coordination in general, doing new brain things. NJB in podcast mode. Kuzma, sub sir. Have a good night, guys. All right, or Kumza. I keep saying Kuzma. Pratty Patrick, what's going on? Well, Kumza, we got to get Kumza's 20 push-ups in before too long, so let's get that in. And to borrow from the Impact Morning Show, which you guys can catch us 5:15 Mountain Standard Time every morning with Nathaniel J Burns. He's got 20 push-ups. He's got 20 push-ups. He's got 20 push-ups. All right. Guy, what happened to your dreadlocks? I pulled them back. They're still here. Sam, how you doing? Pete, that's awesome. The older we get, the more we lose our kid powers. That's yes. Pete, I was talking about, you know, in the old, like a Spider-Man movie where, you know, something falls and he's nerdy Peter Parker, but he catches that beaker before it hits the ground. That's what we're working at. That sort of stuff, those kid powers, exactly. And it gets more impressive over time that you still have that little, those fast twitches or the intuition. Sometimes it's not necessarily how fast you got there, is that you already kind of felt it and were moving towards it. So love that somebody knew what I was talking about. Tara just kind of laughed at me, said Peter Parker, but that's what we're talking about. Sonelco, yeah, Pete, always positive vibes. Pete, where are you coming to us from? Apologies if you've been here before, but I'm trying to build it as I fly. Grady says hello. Yes, guys, Laura posted a video on her channel of her mom's birthday reaction to the guy singing happy birthday to her. And you can see that if you go to the community portion of Impact, it's there. And you can click on that and it'll take you to that video. It's a beautiful video. Saif, exercise in the evening, does it affect the quality of your sleep at night? No, it does not. I feel really good, but we exercise in the morning as well. But each person is going to be different for, so I can't say that it won't wind you up and keep you up all night. Raise your hand if you ever had kid powers. Yes, jumping off the roof of the house, all that good. Oh, sorry, Mom. Sorry, I said too much. Dreadful Nick, what's going on? Richard, God bless you. God bless you as well. Thank you so much. Pete Grace, Michigan. Nope, just happened on my feed. Glad it did. Pete, I always say the universe and the algorithm do not get it wrong. We have intersected for a reason, my friend. So glad to meet you, and hopefully you will consider becoming a subscriber to the channel and we can see you more often. I lived in Ann Arbor when I was knee high, and then moved down to the Southwest and have been down here the rest of my days. But we have a connection, Michiganders. Richard, how are you doing today? Sam says, thank goodness I thought you removed the beautiful dreadlocks. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I think it depends on the person. Yep, absolutely. Chanelka, oh, Laura, I'm going to take a look. It's an awesome video. It's not just us. There's so much more to it. And Laura is really personable. I love the videos. She's got really good stuff on her channel. First time from North Carolina and heard Kid Powers. You know what we're talking about, Butler's Pantry. I like that name. Is there something we can check out on your channel? Welcome to our channel. And again, we love having new subscribers, people that come and check us out. We go live 5:15 Mountain Standard Time every morning, and we do the Impact Morning Show. So kind of think of like, I don't know, like a morning radio show, but with a little bit of sweat. And that's us. Myself and Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. He has a channel as well. So we would love to have you guys. We have really just crossed over the threshold of being able to have super chats, have super stickers and memberships. So there's badges, there's special emojis. So we're just trying to build something special to be able to continue this really cool community of health and fitness. So, and not to mention we get to chat with really cool people from around the world. So love to have you guys here. Insider World, hello from China. Is ni hao. Is that how you say it? Sam, yes, the dreadlocks are mine. Thank you so much, Butler's Pantry. Would love to see that name again and see if there's stuff going on. Butler's Pantry, that sounds intriguing. Andy, Service, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Andy Service. Happy birthday to you. I think everybody should get a birthday shout out, birthday song. Chanelka, Inside World, welcome to the chat. Vicente, what kind of diet drops a person 10 pounds in a week along with diet? Really, like you want to cut 500 calories each day, and over 7 days, that would be 3,500 calories, and I believe that's a pound. So, 10 pounds in a week, that's a lot of deprivation in my estimation. I would cut back on your eating. I mean, you can go into a bit of caloric deficit, but don't weaken yourself either. Maybe do more fruits and vegetables, a lot more water. You may be able to just eat some dark leafy greens, flush a lot of waste that's in you. That might drop some pounds, but 10 pounds in a week, that's a good amount. Along with cardio, yeah, Inside World. Can I ask what this content is about? Today we're just doing some hand-eye coordination, just kind of chilling, chatting in the park, maybe a little bit of stretching. But in the mornings we go live and we do a morning workout, the Impact Morning Show. We kind of banter around, have fun with the trolls, and then we do a workout. Then we chat with people from around the world, Inside World. So if that interests you, we would be honored to have you as a subscriber. Thank you so much, Inside. Love from Iran. Thank you, Ali. Hidden One, as a kid, I played sports with so much intensity I would get kicked out of the game. That is okay. Fred, what's going on? Hello, folks. Great night from the cornfields of southern Indiana. Yes. Hidden One is a beast indeed. I'm on my way to my first orientation for college. Nice. 2 claps for that. That is awesome. Tara says, hey, Fred, are you going to make a corn maze? That would be a great obstacle course, like running a cornfield. Fred says, lemon water is great. Also coconut water. Yes, indeed it is. Good luck, Carmelo. I agree. Good luck. That's exciting. That is exciting. So I'm going to stick with a little bit more of this, just this hand-eye stuff. I mean, we could even probably do a little bit more full body just here. Doop, 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 doop. Now I'm looking straight up, I'm not looking down. So I want that ball to toss up high enough so it comes into my field of view, and then I can do that. Boom, boom. So we have options. We have options. And again, we're just doing a little bit more to help ourselves in a total way, in a new brain connection. Cognitive training matters as much as the physical. I'm doing sports coaching and performance, so I got to look like I belong in the course, cutting out the social media when I'm locked in. I'm just going to go school, train, then hang with the girl. That's it. Love it for you. I love that for you. And Carmelo, come in and drop some knowledge on us. Come in and sprinkle us with some of that knowledge as you're going, man. But the best way to look like you belong there as a trainer is to know what you're talking about. That's going to be your best thing. I've seen some fit people who really weren't sure. Then you go to the gym and it's like, why is that guy a trainer? But they know what they're talking about too sometimes. So just show it on those reports, man. Yes, my son and kids that I coach, watching them spread their wings week by week, positive youth content, and the name is a play on my last name and the ingredients, the work the kids are doing. Nice. Happy life. Everything is beautiful. How are you? And Butler's Pantry, I love that you're coaching and helping young athletes, just young people, find some confidence in themselves, find some skills, find some things that they have enjoyment in life. That is fantastic. Butler, I'm super grassroots, maybe like 2 weeks old. My kids are honor students and great kids. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Ayub, depends on what you consider a good appearance. What did I miss? Do you think that body weight exercises such as calisthenics are enough to get a strong body and good appearance, or do you have to use weights? What's your goal? To Tara's point, what's your goal? If you're trying to be massive, you're probably going to need weights. If you don't mind a leaner, more shredded look, then having high reps and body weight is going to be fine. And are we talking about just like standing there and looking, or are you talking about like, hey, can you run this obstacle course? Sometimes it's different, so it's depending on what you're doing with it. Pete says, such a good group here. I'm going to do a workout right now. Didn't want to do it tonight. This is motivation. I have a strongman competition next weekend, so I needed this. Excellent. Awesome, Pete. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. What will I do if you donate $1,000? I will say thank you. And then I will take some of that money and go to the free kitchen that my daughters volunteer at, and I will share that with them. That's what I would do with $1,000. There's definitely bills that we can pay and things like that, but no, it means way much. It means way more to share it, pay it forward. Does little to no carbs help flatten the stomach? Yeah, I mean, what you eat, definitely. What you eat is definitely going to play that part. So I'm not going to hold you to the $1,000. I'm not expecting somebody to drop that, but that's what I would do. Oh, won't forget y'all, I actually be watching the stream on my way to school every day. Yes. All right, Carmelo, I'm loving it. Loving it. Carmelo, are we connected on Instagram as well? I'm not sure if you're on IG, but you did just say that you're going to drop off social media, and I agree with the blackout, except for us, of course. Make sure you're checking in with us, Say what's up. Say what's up. Butler's Pantry, we appreciate you as well. Pete, I would put this chat group up against any in the business of YouTube. Also, the moderators are on point. We have Tara Lee just in the house by herself right now, but we also got Linja, we got Spencer, we got Mo, we got Aoife. We got a good group of moderators. I'm connected with you on social media. Fantastic. I think I knew that, but guys, just help me out. Help me out. Sometimes I think the creatine's not working. What was I doing the last time? I was doing this, wasn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Tara Lee, uh-oh. What happened? Mind your own business. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Don't come at the mods. Don't come for the moderators. Don't come for the mods, VVVVVV. I'm gonna have to scroll back. All I saw was she said that's noble. Not sure I'm seeing anything, so, and definitely don't argue with me. Carmelo says, yeah, come on, bro. Don't be that guy. Black Wolf in the house. Romeo, what's going on? Romeo in Canada, what's going on? Better not mess with Tara. Guys, I'm not going to debate if my moderators time somebody out. Ayub says, such nice vibes here. Greetings to you all. From Morocco, we'll follow your channel, my friend. More strength and success. Good. Ayub, Saif, if you subscribe, please leave it in the chat. Say that you have subscribed so we can do those 20 push-ups for your subscription. Pete, you brought up creatine. What do you dose by day? I've been dabbling with 15 and it seems to make a difference. I'm at like that 15, 20. Yeah, I started off with just the 5. I feel okay. I didn't see anything like the, I don't know, the water retention that people talked about. Maybe it is. I don't know. I also eat pizza and cookies and ice cream. So what are you going to do? But it is one of those things. So, but it's the first time I've tried it. So I only take protein, creatine, and then I throw an ashwagandha in my shakes. And that's all that I'm doing right now. Why am I so serious? Because we're not gonna have an argumentative energy. That's why. I appreciate you being here, man, but you gotta chill out. VVV. Take 5 minutes, cool off, have some Gatorade, let the trainer look at you, stretch out the cramp, and then when we call you back in, then just be a teammate. That's all we're talking about. I have never injected. No. System down city. I've never injected. You just did. Okay, cool. Let me get these 20 push-ups for Ayub. Saif. Anybody else want to do 20 push-ups with? I'm going to do 20 push-ups on that picnic table right now for all the marbles for Ayub in Iran. Oh. Ayub, Saif, thank you so much. All right, all right. System, absolutely. How are you doing today and where are you coming to us from? Black Wolf Spider did 20 push-ups. We got the love from New Mexico. Yes. Tara, yes. He injects positivity every day. And we do. We take the RCG. And it's not a physical supplement. It's not a powder, a pill. It's nothing sublingual. It's not injectable. It is here. I get up and before my feet hit the ground, I physically say into the air, I'm ready, I'm capable, and I'm grateful. Guys, Romeo, give it up. Give it up for Romeo. Appreciate that, Romeo. RCG. Do we got CJ in the house? CJ, what's going on? Patty Brady says 20 push-ups, light work. Let's see 150. Well, when we get enough subscriptions, that's what happens. Man, there's been days where I think I knocked down like 500 to 700. No joke, Patty. No joke. It is. I will, admittedly, 20 push-ups is not going to do it all, but little bit by little bit. That's such a Patty Brady thing to say. I like that. I like that. Nathaniel J Burns, welcome to the Impact Investors. Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns. Yo, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns, my brother, guys. My brother. He has helped build this channel to where it's at now, and now we want to help build his channel as well. So please check out Nathaniel J Burns. Let's get him going as well. Romeo, that was super dope. I appreciate that so much. Guys, I was talking about the RCG. Ready, capable, and grateful is what I say out loud so it vibrates through my ears into my brain. It's not just a thought, it's a physical action. Ready means I'm here. There's a lot of people who did not wake up today that were here yesterday. We are ready. Capable means I am able-bodied and I have the opportunities to undertake a lot of pursuits. I may not get the desired result, but I have the opportunity to try them and to learn while I'm on that path and pursuit. And then grateful is for all of the things I do have and all of the things that I don't have, because like Biggie told us, more money, more problems. So that's where we're at with that. Nathaniel J Burns, I did not know who would show up in the live. No, you came out flossing. Flossing, yep. Mr. Burns came out with the stunner shades on and the grill. Yes, chest hair out. Well, I got the chest hair. Johnny Ruse, what's going on? Johnny, what I've been working on today, Johnny. We're of course doing the push-ups for new subscribers, but I've been working on just hand-eye stuff. So I've just been talking to folks about being able just to do this, and of course keep your eye on the ball. But then sometimes you want to kind of look away, see if you can catch it in your peripheral. So here, and you know, we want balance, so we want both hands. This is the part of athletics that is the skill set. A lot of strong, fast, powerful athletes, but without the skill set. If you can't catch a ball, I've seen a lot of really fast guys that couldn't catch a ball. I've seen a lot of really strong guys who couldn't hit a ball. I've seen a lot of really tall, athletic guys who could dunk but couldn't shoot the ball. So we're talking about building a skill set. So we just want to keep improving on that. And then not only letting it fall into our hands, but also catching it at this point as well. Catching at this point, catching it at high points. So we are always in tune, or have the ability to be a little bit more. And sometimes you can toss it a little closer and catch it here. Sometimes a little further, catch it there. So you have ranges, because in sports and life, this isn't just about sports. This is that bottle that's tilting off of the edge of the counter and you catch it. And everybody in the room is like, oh, he must be a superhero. The neuro stuff is always rough. Thank you so much, brother. Jump back and kiss myself. Yes, indeed. And guys, Mr. Burns and Tara, they have the yellow star now. That is the new member star. I just did those up today. Those are impact specific. We have some impact specific emojis as well. So some really cool stuff. Tico, what's going on? Chanelica, Terry, you're such a positive person. Carmelo says, I don't know why it's a lot easier for me to work out on my own stuff for free than paying for the gym. Hey, find what's going to make you comfortable. Where you're comfortable, do that. And sometimes it's nice to step out. Think of it like as an away game. So now you're stepping into like foreign territory, often hostile, people booing against you, and you just crush it. You just go into some foreign gym and just absolutely crush it. Absolutely. And then you just walk out, just, yes, I came and I conquered. Des says, I play wide receivers for ECU. That's actually a drill we do. There we go, Des. Yes, I played ball. I definitely understand. This is one that I would do a lot for with the tip of the ball. Just here, just catching the tip of the ball. And then we can get down into more of an athletic stance, and I can pick my hands up, put my other hand on the hip. Yep. Guys, you heard it. You heard it from college player. Is that Eastern Carolina? Uh-oh. Someone's dog is off the chain. Des, will you keep me posted on some games, man? I'd love to see some footage, see what you guys got going on. Definitely would love to support what you got going on. Carmelo, look up intrinsic motivation. For me, second, I'm paying for a gym. I feel indebted. Yeah, go get the free membership. No worries, VVV. Go get the free membership. Carmelo, Tara, anybody, get the free membership to the gym before you start paying for it. And just pull like a Clint Eastwood. Be like the High Plains Drifter. Come out of nowhere and just absolutely wreck the gym with your workout. I don't mean like physically destroy stuff, but just go wreck it to where even like the regulars are like, who is that? And then just, and then there's ride off on a pale horse. That's how you do that. Pirates, definitely. Yes, that's what's up. I had it right. That's what's going on, man. That is fantastic. I appreciate you sharing that. Appreciate you sharing that. I'm excited now, and I don't know much about ECU, but I'm a fan now. I'm a fan now. I'd like to speak to Sunita, but I'm afraid I won't be able to get out of it. Oh, yeah. Well, I think we're getting less of the heart, so that's okay. VVV, I won't block you. I won't block you. And you weren't blocked. We just had to time you out, let you catch your breath. See, you know, it's not that. Nobody's fighting with you. We want you to be here. We definitely want you to be here. Tico, what is Veni Vidi Vici? What is that? That is super cool, Tara, that Des is playing college ball. And Des, another one but I used to do is I would go stand at a pole, behind a pole, and I would reach my arms around it, and I would have the pole obstructing one eye and still make the catch. So you know how it is when you're fighting for that ball. Sometimes you got to come over that DB, or they're trying to put their hand in your face because you got them beat, and all they can do is try to obstruct your view, and then you pull it anyways. Lots of great drills for stuff like that. I came, I saw, I conquered. Exactly. Remember William Money? I love Unforgiven, but remember when he burned the whole town down after they killed Ned? Who put a sign on Ned? Who put a sign on Ned? And then you start drinking whiskey. Just do that with your water outside of the gym, and then you just come in and just start just wrecking it. Just absolutely wrecking it. The Butler's Pantry. Des, 50 cal. I have a senior corner. Maybe we can link and get some work in so the guys can see real talent from the next level. That's a fantastic idea. I love that. VV, I love football. Yes, I love football. Kato, what's going on? I'm back. Yes, Kato, we do remember you. Doing some artwork. I don't remember where you're from, but I do remember you from yesterday. This is a rebounding workout for basketball, LMAO. Which one was I doing with the rebound? You know, another simple one. Again, guys, we don't have to do crazy things. You will see, you know, when you're talking about Des, new to this YouTube live, Des, if you haven't subscribed, we got 20 push-ups for you for your subscription. But guys, ask a next level athlete like Des. You're not always killing yourself in the gym. Most of it is about refining your skill set. It's about doing the little things. Colleges have a million guys that are tall, strong, fast, but this is why they have things like in the NFL, the Wonderlic test. You have testing that tests intellect for things, a propensity. All right, so there's reasons for stuff. But even something as simple as this, look, you a little bit of flexibility in your shoulders, hand-eye. Look, you can go here, boom, boom, boom. Now you are lifting the knees, getting a little hip work, little calves. And again, if I'm looking up, then it's my brain having to remember these patterns. So, and you can do it the opposite as well. Do it both ways, have balance. So every time you might see me, doesn't mean there's going to be, I don't do what a lot of other influencers do, and I respect them all for doing 1,000 push-ups or 500 burpees or 2,000 Mike Tysons or all of those things. I respect all of them and I support all of them, but I'm also working on something different as well. It's the simple things. It's the small things. Guys, think of cooking. Anybody can boil a pot of chicken. How are you seasoning it? That's your difference. It's the seasoning. Did you overdo it? Did you underdo it? Is it too bland? Is it too sharp? That's the difference. How many push-ups can you do max? Are you talking about unbroken, just in a row? I don't know. I'm going to be like Carmelo one day. I'm just going to hit the live and I'm going to pop up on you guys and just hit a whole bunch of push-ups. I don't know, because we do them in sets of 10, sets of 20. My goal isn't to max out on things. My goal is just to maintain, have a good time. Julian, what is going on? Julian Bernie in the house. What's going on, Julian? Cato's drawing right now. Cato, what are you working on? What are you working on? How you doing? All right, got a family walking the dog. Des, it never max out. Exactly. And I'm sure Des knows you are saving it for that moment. Like, it's not about, yeah. I guess we all train differently. And when you're talking athletics to possibly just being a casual walk around looking buff guy, it's different. But I know Des knows, I know there's plenty of guys who have tried to lift like bodybuilders and perform like athletes, and it doesn't work out. This is why so many people lose money when they watch the UFC, because they bet all their money on the really muscular guy, and then it's the flabby dad bod guy who knocks him out, because he worked on his skill set. Calisthenics NYC, what's going on, brother? VVV did 30 max. That's what's going on. Calisthenics, we got Des 50 cal in the house, playing ball down at Eastern Carolina. So we're all now Eastern Carolina fans by proxy. And we've been talking about the subtlety of the small things that you do. Never maxing out. Yep. Never max out. I go about my body. Yep. Them Samoans solid fat. Man, when I played rugby, those Islanders were no joke. Flabby dead body. What's up, Kiefer? Islanders are a different build, different breed, and they're so chill. The guys that I hung out with were so chill, so loving, so hey brother, what's going on? Super cool. But man, second we got on the pitch, it was a wrap for a lot of people trying to tackle him. I had one guy on my team. He put 3 people out of the game in short order, and he had the ball. And put 3 people out of the game. So rough and cool. Yes. So rough. Yeah. Yep. Suniti, what's going on? Showing it looks like water. Chanelka, bye Tara, sending you positive vibes. Is Tara taking off? All right. Chanelka, you ready? Chanelica, are you ready? Calling Chanelica. Get those flip side sweats off. Put that Gatorade down. Yes, we said you. Mr. Burns was in the live. Yes. Isn't that cool? It's yeah, Mr. Burns coming through. It's like a celebrity sighting. You want to do it? You want to go for it? Do. Boom. Spider next, yes. Indeed. Chanelka, give us a test. See what you got. Give me a test. Calisthenics, what was the workout today? NYC, what was the workout today? Des, I would get hamstring injuries from overdoing it. It's important to let your body rest as well. Man, when I tell you, yes, one of the worst things I had happen was a hamstring. And when people are trying to either squat, deadlift, even stiff-legged deadlifts, I go really light on just being able to get that little bit of elongation. But I can't get myself sore and then expect to start sprinting around. Not even in a straight line. It's the cuts. It's the zigzag. It's the lateral movement. I completely understand. Squats. Let's squat more than pain with the bell. Indeed. Chanelica, give me a message. Give me a test. Indeed. So in the meantime, again, just working on these little fun things. And you've seen me working with the nunchucks before as well. And that's all it is. Every day or every time out doesn't have to be a Nike campaign. Just do it and the grind and all this and that. Nope. A lot of times we're just going through things to keep the mind going, to keep thinking about the things that we want to do, to keep our mind fresh. Did I get myself bumped off here? All messages. My trap is messed up right now. It's the handstands. It's a lot of compression for sure. A lot of compression. Pete, flabby dad bod. I prefer to think of it as a cocoon with a beautiful creature inside. I'm 6'6", 310. All about that dad bod. You are a large person. You are a large person, Pete. It almost seems proportionate though. I mean, I don't know if 6'6" is heavy on 310, but if you're having, the back problems or anything else, but flabby dad bod, as long as, we are father figures, that's the important part. Calisthenics giving my arms a break. Arm isn't 100%. Yeah, be careful. Butler's Pantry, also feet and ankle workouts are, yes, some people forget to pay attention to the small things, the smallest injuries in careers, professional or blue collar. I love, in the trunk of my car right now, Butler's Pantry, I got my speed ladder. I live with that speed ladder because, to your point, it's super important. The dexterity, it's like being a grown toddler. You're learning new motor skills, new steps, things like that, keeping the brain sharp. I agree 100%. Thank you for throwing that in. Calisthenics sounds solid. Arms messed up, leg pain. Uh-oh, Chanelica. She thinks she's on. You see that blue wrench? Oh, guys, we got Chanelica in the house. She is first-time moderator, so give her some love. Give her some love. Give her some support. Give her some love and some support. She's been helping. Linja is back in. I thought Linja was watching a movie, but of course, this is why she got the name Linja Ninja, because she just pops right up out of nowhere. And make no mistake, trolls have gotten that blow dart in the neck for acting up when they didn't think she was here. They get up right up out of here. Tara too. Tara's more like in your face about it. Linja will just like sneak you. I'm telling you, man. Anybody ever watch Seinfeld? The Seidler. That is what it's about. The Seidler. Butler's Pantry, yes. She's been really solid in the chats and has really been welcoming and ingratiating to a lot of people. So it's an honor. I appreciate you being here and helping out. Pete says airplane rides suck, but still 22% body fat. At 48, hit a deadlift PR. Woo, 650. Loving this place. You guys are all over Good Feels. Pete, that is fantastic. Are you posting any content, Pete? On YouTube, Instagram? We're on Instagram as well. So we'd love to connect with you guys. Definitely would love to connect with you guys. But love that you're doing that. That is some strength. That is some strength. Calisthenics says, what's up, ladies? Minnie May, what's going on? I don't have a lot of time, but I'm popping in for a hot minute. Let's make that minute hot then. Let's make that minute hot. So, Minnie, what we're working on is just hand-eye stuff today. Just being able to, it seems mundane, but you get better at something by simply doing it a lot. We go to class a lot. We do the same thing at our jobs a lot for the most part. There's a job description and you repeat those things. So this is kind of a repeat on those. So this doesn't always have to be about sports, but it's a good cognitive exercise, good brain building, hand-eye coordination, and then you can do little things here. Pop, pop. Remember jacks? Remember playing jacks? That same thing. The ball bounces, you swipe something off, and then you catch the ball. That's hand-eye coordination. Jumping rope, double dutch, hopscotch. Think of all of those childhood exercises and games that people played, and then look at how it really has the same levels of complexities that high-level athletes are doing. Same thing. Hand-eye coordination. Hidden one, I had a tightening on my leg from exercise. It froze up. Thought I overdid it. Let's see. But actually needed more exercise. Oh, that's quite the that's quite the epiphany to come to. Guys, from today I can vote. Well, congratulations. Mini May stretching is good combined with exercise. Yes, and some days just take the day to stretch. Some days just take a day to stretch. Get yourself a nice therapy day. When we talk about the 4 cornerstones of things to do, well, let's go with hydration, nutrition, exercise, and rest. That rest isn't just how you sleep. That rest is going and getting a foot massage, a full body massage, acupuncture if you need it. You know, it's a lot of things. Going to the sauna, going to your therapist, going to your dentist. Like, how are we going through therapy to make ourselves a better version of ourselves? All right, no worries, Linja. So I agree completely. Stretching is part of that dynamic sometimes of the healing. I have my inversion table at the house, and that's a day sometimes when I'm not doing a whole lot that I will just jump on there. Mini, stretching is a must. Keep it going. It is, absolutely. If I had to pick one thing to suggest to somebody over like calisthenics, weightlifting, all that stuff, stretching would be what I would go with. Because not everybody's going to want to like get muscular or faster, this or that, but we should all have that good feeling of being able to have a loose and limber body. Hidden one, love the steam room. Yes, yes. Enjoy the steam room. And you know what I would use for a sauna? This is the poor man's sauna. I would, during the summers when on really hot days, I would just sit in the car and I would just keep drinking water, and I would just sit in the car and just sweat. Just get a couple towels that you're just going to soak into, and I would just sweat. Loved it. People don't understand how important what you're doing just by detoxing your brain from the normal grind. Simple ball to hand, still making you stronger. It is, and we always take it for granted. Do I have, let me see if I have them. No, I took my chucks out. I have a pair of practice nunchucks as well. And again, just being able to, again, hand-eye coordination, and it just allows you to think in a different way. Gets the brain a little bit stronger. It's going to help you in the long run. Even little things like with the speed ladder, just being able to step in, step out, step in, step out. I like the one where you do the reverse, and it's just a step, hop, step out, step back. Bump, bump. It's like Taco Tuesday at your local place cantina where there's also dancing. It's like merengue night. So you're just enjoying being able to do all of those things. So here we go with the little things. It's all the little things. And again, you don't need a ball. You could just take like 2 pairs of socks and ball them up and have something that's just a little bit bigger. This just gives me a little bit more because it's weighted, but it doesn't have to be weighted. All we're just talking about is eyes. The brain it's not going to compute the weight until you actually catch it. But in the meantime, all we're doing is just allowing that it understands I'm tracking something. And it's even better when you have a partner. So this is why I like going over my shoulder. With football, sometimes we would just do the jog in place and have your friend toss the ball right over, and you have to, track it. You got to find it. The second it comes into your field of vision, are your arms, are your hands fast enough? Do you have it all together? And you do that a bunch of times because, that's where you're going to go. Boom, that's where you're going to go. So you keep doing those things. Boxers do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, jab, straight, body. Keep doing that. And they make it look easy, but how long did they practice it? You got me looking for a tank ball in between sets. I found a dog toy. There we go. Nice. Give it a little squeeze each time you catch it too. Butler's Pantry, how do you feel about liquid IV packet drink after workouts and games? I let the guys use it, but not too much. we've had this discussion before on the channel, and pickle juice has been one of the things that has come up as far as things that are good with electrolytes and replacing. So I would just make sure you're looking at the sugars, things like that. But I think there are probably some other alternatives. But good luck getting kids to drink pickle juice at times. So I think that there's a use for it for sure. But there might be something that's natural that might work better. Mad Acoustic in the house. Hey, stranger, indeed. Where have you been, Mad Acoustic? Hopefully all has been well. Hopefully you're doing well with work, with the band, with the family, with the bike rides. That's what I give them, mostly pickle juice. Thank you. For sure. For sure. I'm glad we're on the same flow chart. Mr. Burns also. Mr. Burns is a wealth of knowledge, Butler's Pantry, so you might want to also check out Mr. Burns' channel. He goes live with me in the mornings for the Impact Morning Show, but the man is a wealth of knowledge and on a lot of these topics, and has a great channel that goes for an evening walk, does some the streetlight workout, does burpees during the day, goes for a walk, does handstands, yoga, breathing, a lot of good techniques that I think any athlete, any person could benefit from. It's kind of got a Phil Jackson-esque quality to it. So there's athletic components, but there's a lot of mindfulness to it as well. Von Gray, the haircut made you look a lot less Neanderthal, but it's all tucked back. Fooled you, all Neanderthal. Ugh. Just kidding, Von Gray. How you doing? How you doing? Coconut water has electrolytes. That's hidden one. Yes, let's get some coconut water. Get the pickle juice. I used to drink coconut water before I went low carb. Okay. Von Gray, damn, business at the front, party in the back. Yes. I is this the like what is this the I'm not Jamaican, but I guess so I can't say the Jamaican mullet, but yeah, definitely the dread mullet. Phil Jackson is a first. Yes. If you watch that documentary, The Last Dance, and when the bits and the parts that they talk about Phil Jackson, his understanding, his study of Native American cultures, philosophies, Confucius, that, I mean, really, he didn't guide that team through their athletic ability. He got them to see and play a different way. And that was a huge part of their success. Proof positive, he took that exact same thing, went to the Lakers and won, and was very successful. He was very successful. I believe it was somewhere in South America where he coached a basketball team before he got to the NBA. Was very successful, and was successful as a player. 7-hour flight over to the UK, back in this, I'm guessing the States, literally 2 weeks away from it all. Back in the saddle. Nice. How was the trip? Was it business, pleasure? What'd you have going on? 7-hour flight. That's good to know it's a 7-hour flight. Absolutely, Mr. Burns. Absolutely. And yes, good to have Mad Acoustic back. That would have been a great pop-in. Hey guys, I'm live from the UK. They're like, Mad Acoustic in the UK. All right. I'm like glowing. Let me give you a little bit of what I'm looking at. Boom. That is what I'm looking at right now. Extra cows did a number. Nice. Yes, we got to watch the sunset yesterday as well. Bill, if you were a light live in the UK right now, it would be dark. Yeah, because what, 8 hours difference? It is beautiful indeed. Suniti, yes. And that water right there, although it looks like a lake, it is just irrigation. But I will take it. Isn't that a beautiful shot? That is a beautiful shot. Back to me. Back to me. Sorry. I should have given you guys a countdown and a warning. Sorry about that. So another thing that I have in my backpack, to Butler Pantry's point, and Des, I got some cones. I always have something that I can mark off. Be able to mark yourself off 10 yards here, 5 yards there, whatever. Sometimes I'll carry 4. Right now I just had 2 because I knew that's what I was going to be doing. And I have some resistance bands. That reminds me of San Diego, my home from home. That's where I believe Mr. Burns' hometown is. So got this band. I got this from physical therapy once upon a time, but it is a good piece of equipment. And, it's still something simple. This is not a hard thing to do. This would be good to be able to possibly hold as long as it's not too tight, and do something as simple as like a little rotator cuff stuff. I do have different bands. This one I use for around my legs, around the ankles, for lateral steps, things like that, dropping stuff over here. And then different bands as well. We did some standing rows yesterday after the pull-ups on the soccer post. If you guys didn't check out yesterday's, there's some good replay value to that. But again, just being able to use bands for a variety of different things. Here we get a little rear delt if we need to. You can take them, drop them. You can do some curls. You'll probably even be able to give yourself a bit of a tricep extension, stepping on it, and just here. You can play with things. You can definitely play with things. My first ride on a bike, 5 minutes into the ride, universe is telling me not to exercise. Chanelka, so we're like 2 peas in a pod. Pete, been doing banded tricep as my ego deflated, the reps kept going. Crazy pump and accessory burnout. Yeah, and I find the difference between like doing it with weights and resistance. I feel like the resistance is, forcing you to really control yourself more than the weights do. Weights certainly do. I don't know. I just feel like the resistance band, especially if you have a good resistance, like it wants to snap back into its regular form. It wants to like pull you back. So it's like that, gotta really let it down, come back, and it's like fighting against you. Weight seems to move easier. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but that's how I feel about it. That's definitely how I feel about it. Love bands, yes. Hydration, guys. Hydration. I will get chatty and just keep talking, but we got to make sure we got hydration. Got to be part of the conversation. Yeah, the one thing with bands I was talking about yesterday is bands are great because you can buy them. It's going to tell you this is like a 30-pound resistant band or something, but there's a point where you know that it's not 30 pounds anymore, and that's okay. It's just a matter of being realistic about I'm possibly not lifting the same amount. It's like those old school dumbbells that were made out of cement and they start chipping away. It's not a 25-pound dumbbell anymore. It's losing, a little bit every time that sand would leak out of the crack. Pete says, nope, right on with the movement, and I agree with the universe is a polar magnet with cardio right now. Matt, I have room for a dedicated exercise room on the home front. May invest in a piece of equipment. Not sure what yet. If I had to suggest one thing, first and foremost, guys, we are the equipment. Those other things that you go to the gym and use are just an accessory to our bodily movement. They're not making things that don't move in a way that we already don't. But if I had to suggest something, I'm always a fan of the power blocks. I think that they're so versatile, and you don't have to buy a whole bunch of dumbbells. I think that's a very versatile piece of equipment. Blast Day is back in the chat. What's going on? David says, me too. David, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Good to see you. David, if I have it right, guys, I'm always going to try to run it back, and I may have it like way off. David is in OKC, knocked down a ton of push-ups with us the other day, welcoming in the new people. Hey, Roy, what's going on today? Kumar says, where are you from? I am in the U.S. Where are you from? Roy, life is good. How are things on your end? Glad to hear from y'all. Yeah, man. If you can look up power blocks, I think that those are a great tool because it's ones that you can just slide in, and they're very versatile. So you can cover just about anything like dumbbell squats. You can do stiff-legged deadlifts. You can do shoulders. You can do biceps, and it's all inclusive. It's like all of that on one rack. Pete, I'm not sure if you have heard or seen or used power blocks. Mr. Burns has a set of power blocks, as do I. Butler's Pantry, not sure if you know or use power blocks. When I'm on vacation, my wife and I take a sandbag to the beach and do a lot of air squats and body weight stuff. Honestly, just as tired as usually feel. Yes, Pete, I love that. I love that you take a bag with you. You could even, I mean, if it's not sand, guys, you could go to the lake and do the same thing with water. Just have a water bag. It sounds like the prison workouts. When they took out the weights, they just started filling bags with water. Shadrock, what's going on? Mr. Burns, he's in the chat because he's going to get ready to go on a live walk himself in the next hour or so. So guys, make sure if you haven't checked out Mr. Burns' channel, Nathaniel J Burns. He's an actor. He's got 2 movies that are out right now that you can see on Amazon Prime and YouTube. So definitely check those out. Buried Alive is the one that just came out, and then Hellhounds is another one that came out, and he's got another one that's coming out that's getting ready to drop it. And if you go to his channel, you'll also see the commercial that he recently went. It's a national commercial, so there's a good chance you already have seen Nathaniel J Burns and just don't know it. You didn't know who he was. We're both doing the 10,000 steps. Love it. Caught a bit of a cold on my way back. I'll be back to normal soon, I hope. Yes, indeed. And maybe that's why you're, not really feeling the bike ride right now. Matt, I think, if I could do it again, and I plan to, is like a minimalist gym. The power blocks and like a mat to do like Mike Tyson's air squats, things like that. But the idea to take a bag to the beach is genius. I'm not sure I've heard of power blocks, and we'll check out Mr. Burns for sure. Yeah, power blocks are a beautiful thing. Kumar, we're in the Southwest U.S. Luis Alberto Gonzalez, welcome. Hola, hola. I tried, but nail in the tire 5 minutes into the ride. Yeah, if you're not feeling good, that might have just helped you make your decision. Mr. Burns loves his power blocks. He's got 2 sets. Power block's so nice, he had to do it twice. Pete Grace, the other thing I would love to do at the beach would be just leapfrogs out of the sand. I think that would be awesome as well. Nail in the tire, yes, no good. Kumar, can you lose weight by doing Zumba? Yeah, but a big part of what is going to help you lose weight is how you're eating, what you're eating, how much, and when. So what are you eating? Are you eating your fruits and vegetables? Are you eating more clean food than fatty foods, things like that? How much of it? What's your portion control? I just posted something on Impact. I had 2 bowls of cereal, and I showed one with the actual serving size and one with what we actually put into the bowl. So a serving size is going to tell you it's a cup. So I poured a cup in, and then what we fill a bowl is almost 3 times that. But people aren't doing the math on that. So if something is 100 calories at a cup, but you put 3 times in, you have to say, now I've eaten 300 calories. You can't just look at the box and say, oh, it's only 100 calories. It's not how that works. So that's part of it. And then when you're eating. But Zumba is going to be a great cardiovascular. It's definitely going to help you burn some fat. I would recommend, as always, doing some push-ups, doing some air squats, get some muscle building in as well with your cardiovascular. But I also think moving a lot can help build the muscle. So definitely. Mad Acoustic, check out the power blocks for sure. Good to see you as well. That's my take on that, Kumar. I would recommend that. Hypothyroidism. That's something to speak with your doctor about. I don't know if they're going to do any treatment for that. So that would be something to talk to your doctor about as well. Anish, no way. Today's your birthday? Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anish. Happy birthday to you. That's what's going on. Happy birthday. My serving size is the whole box of cereal and a box of soy milk. Ah, Mr. Burns, you pirate, yeah. Arr. He be eating all the Lucky Charms or whatever it is. I've gone shopping with Mr. Burns, and he shops extremely clean and mindful. Very few sugars, a lot of good stuff, no animal products. It's a really good outing to go shopping. First, just to hang out with me brother, but then to see how it goes. Pete Grace, oh Lord, leapfrogs and lunges in the sand. I'll do it next time. I'm not going to be as good vibing like this. Side note, I just did 30 push-ups. That's on you. That's what's up. 2 claps for that. So when I would train people, I would find a place that had a long jump pit. And that's what I did. I had them doing leapfrogs in the sand just to get that explosiveness. Yes. That is that might be on my short list of things to do. I find some sand, take a road trip to San Diego, and do something like that, or take a road trip to the nearest lake. Take a road trip to Mexico or someplace. Says, you're so sweet, so courteous you to wish random strangers. Thank you so much, Himar. Himar, have you subscribed to the channel? We would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. Anish, our pleasure. Yanyavad, thank you. Mad Acoustic, my serving size is 2 sleeves of Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies and a gallon of 4% milk. Milk, yes. That Midwestern milk. Kumar, had you already subscribed or did you subscribe today? I want to make sure you got your push-ups. BMX Trickmaster, what's up, guys? BMX has some fantastic stuff going on their channel out of the 313 in Detroit. What's going on? Doing some arm workouts. Nice. Nice. Hidden one, I just received 5 pounds of coconut milk and 10 pounds of buckwheat groats. Woo! A lot of eating. Butler's Pantry, thank you for the Power Blocks nugget. I was trying to get away from the Nordic Track. Select a weight. They are kind of dangerous. Sorry, Nordic Track. I don't want trouble. That is all right. Safe space. Safe place. It's just, hey, lived experiences are lived experiences. Chanelka, seeing the video is very eye-opening. Which video was that, Chanelka? I'm all out of place. I'm all out of place. Karan says, nice chest hair, Unk. Thank you. I grew it myself. This is not an implant. There's no track, no weave glue, no baby hairs, no edges. This is all me. All me. All me. Oh, the cereal. Yes. All right. Chanelica, hello. Yes, Chanelica, new mod in the chat. Guys, fantastic. Daniel, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Daniel? Mr. Burns, yes. Is it hard for African Americans to grow hair on the body? No, this was rather painless. I got arm hair. I mean, we're still humans. We're still mammals. So I think it's going to, a lot of times it's your lineage. you're still talking about genetics. My matter is from the matter of two different people who came from two different people who came from two different people. So it's all going to depend. A lot of times people are way more hairless. That guy is killing me, stranger. Which guy? Doing pretty good, Daniel. Great to hear. Seamless process. Yes. Yes. No glue, no nothing. I'm not going to lose chest hair because I was gluing other hair over my chest hair. What if they had like chest hair, but like the eyelashes that girls wear, where you just had chest hair that was just like sticking way out? Wouldn't that be wild? Just extremely long nipple hairs. That would be kind of crazy. I'm not a guy, I'm a woman. All right. Pete says, real talk, what's your minimum cardio and exertion during to keep the body healthy? Needing to ramp mine up more for muscle endurance and competition. Minimum cardio. I mean, it's honestly wash, rinse, repeat. So if you catch us in the morning, Pete, we go live 5:15 every morning, and we'll do a little bit of warm up, and then Mr. Nathaniel Burns and I will I'll do 20 jumping jacks, go straight to 10 squats, 10 push-ups, and then some form of abs. And then while he's doing his set, I just kind of stay at a jog in place. And that's really like the extent of my cardio. I'm not doing a whole lot of crazy stuff, but my path right now is different. I'm on a recovery path, so not as active as I once was, but we're still doing the most that we can with it. So I would suggest burpees. Burpees are going to be great for ramping up that exertion for cardio. And even if you're not doing the hop downs, even if you're just getting yourself down, getting yourself back up at 6'6", 310, that's a lot of movement and that's a lot of motion. So I would recommend that. Jumping jacks, hop squats. There's a lot of things just to kind of get that cardio going, ramping yourself up. Chanelka, no lace fronts. Yes, but no, I want the chest hair version of the eyelashes. I think we need that. I think that's what 2026 is going to bring us. Extreme chest hair for men. This lady has been walking the park for a good amount of time. Good cardio. Just walking too. Guys, when I get off here, my oldest comes to the park, we meet, and we will walk for sometimes 2 hours straight. And it's not a Sunday stroll in the park. Like, it's like a power walk. It is a power walk. Butler's Pantry, if we tune in at 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we would miss the morning workout. The guys want to tune in before school. Yeah, that's a bummer. But there's always the replay. So you can always replay the lives. It would just mean that you wouldn't be able to like necessarily chat in the chat, like interact with us. But there's always that possibility. It's always a bummer for people not to be able to check it out. What's the time here? Let's see, what time is it? It's about 7 o'clock in the evening. Anish says he's a very hardworking person. Thank you so much. Pete, I'm part Yeti, so beach day is shave day, but not leaving nipple lashes. You're going, okay. Is that the Brazilian? Would we call that the Brazilian if a guy waxes his chest? Or is that just very specific to a certain part? I feel like that's more like the Russian. That has like a different level to it. Right over the nipple. BMX, hey man, thanks for keeping your word and subscribing back. You're a true OG of his word. I got you, man. I got you. For sure. Anish, let it go, man. Let it go. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. You guys are beefing too much. Relax, relax. It is not a big deal. And Kumara's told you, Kumara's a woman. Let's just be relaxed. Be the best ambassadors of ourselves that we can be. That's all we can do. Sometimes we have miscues and we can ask for clarity. and go from there. It's kind of what the sunset's looking like now. Positive vibes, exactly. Positive vibes. Look, Kumar, you amazing. Amazing. Thank you for the apology. Anish, you got to accept the apology. It's your birthday, man. Like you're trying to crash out on your birthday? And you're the first foreigner to wish me on my birthday. You are very welcome. Kumar, you are very welcome as well. Guys, we are a unit here. We are a team. We move together. It's familial and more familial than our own families, because sometimes your family, you don't have a choice but to be around them. You might live in the same house or you got to go to the same functions. You guys are choosing to be here. That really means that we are bonded in some sort of way. So this is what we want. Any advice of how to get rid of tennis elbow? It hurts to do these hammer curls. Sometimes you got to rest it. Honestly, rest is going to be your best ally. If you've tried the heat and ice therapy, you can, alternate. And sometimes you can get like those bands that you'll see people have, like the black band right about here. And that can help by kind of squeezing that tendon, I guess, so to speak. I had one on my leg over the last year. And inside of it, like inside of the strap, it was almost like a little stone. So it really pressed down. It was almost like an acupressure. But for what you are doing, it's high level. Guys, anytime you are doing high level things, you have to care for yourself in a high level way. Just imagine if you had a Ferrari, a very high-end Ferrari. You can't treat it like a Hyundai. It's not built that way. It's not meant to go for groceries 6 times a week. It's not meant to do that commute back and forth. You'll beat it up. So that Ferrari, you take it out to the test track, which is your workout. You put it through its paces, that's the workout. You put it back in the garage and you are back under that hood. That is your treatment. That's your therapy. That's your heat and ice. That is your hydration. That is go out and get a massage. And I don't mean get one, like a crazy one. I'm talking about go out and find a physical therapist in your area or a licensed masseuse that's going to give you a quality massage that's going to help loosen up all those things. And we can start doing some stretching, all sorts of stuff. Lots of ways, guys, but my pleasure, BMX. Tonight was one of the best chats without interference. Yes, it's getting better, guys. And we take the blessings how we can. Yesterday, it was stormy, it was windy, but it was really nice. Today is definitely nice and chill. Yes, take care of your body. Take care of your car, take care of your body. And let's reverse that order. Take care of your body over your car. I see people put better quality fuel in their cars than they do in their bodies. I see people take their car to get tune-ups more than they go to get blood work done. I see people get the wax package on their car and get all the buff and the shine and the tire spray, but they're not going to the dentist. They're not getting themselves taken care of. Exfoliate your face. You can do it yourself. All of those things. Pete, I've had a lot of turmoil in my life, and this stream is absolutely showing of who I want to be. Forgive and be careful to judge. Be more present to help. True from my heart tonight. This place helps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Pete, I'm at this spot in life because I wasn't at this spot in life. And BMX, I'm in it. So you know what I mean, BMX. The analogies work. If we talk in lessons, I think sometimes it helps. But Pete, I've been there. And that's why it's not a judgment. And that's why, like for Kumar and Anish, I believe that 2 of the hardest things for people to do are to apologize and to accept an apology. Our ego is crazy at times where we think, I don't have to apologize. I didn't do anything wrong. No, that's on them. And even when somebody does apologize, well, you did me wrong. And we got to let things go. It's there. We're in the moment. Let's just let it go. Let's move on. Move without judgment. Because, we've all made mistakes. We've all had our fair share. Chanel says, Pete, you love you here, or love you here for sure. We do love you here. Anish says, guess my age. Well, you guys know how I am about age. I always think that we should be ageless. But if I were going to say a young man who is going to try to crash out on his birthday is probably about 23 years old at the most. Maybe I'm wrong. No, apologizing is often the bigger is often the higher level. And I'm not saying it made you a better person than Anish, but what you did is you brought out water to fight fire, and that's a beautiful thing. The question is, how old would you be? Yes, guys. Yes. So when people ask me about my age, we go with ageless. Don't let a number define what you're capable of doing, because somebody is going to tell you, hey, you're either too young for that, or what are you doing? You're too old to be doing that. No, if you don't know, Satchel Paige, the great baseball pitcher, Negro League, and got to the majors at the end of his career. There was always questions about how old he was. There was always this mystery and allure. And he had this wonderful saying: if you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? And this, when I read that over 30 years ago, it was so mind blowing. I was like, he's right. He's right. How do we know? Ageless always. BMX at 43. Guys, I need everybody to go check out BMX Trickster's page. To be doing the things that he's doing, I love it, because what it says is Gen X, and that age group. When people get older, they're going to be awesome. They're going to be 43 still riding a BMX bike. That wasn't a thing in prior generations. Boomers didn't do that. They stopped riding bikes after middle school, because it wasn't seen as like adult like. So I love that there's a youthfulness about what you're doing with that, and that you just didn't stop doing something because a number told you you're supposed to. Ageless always. Dude, it's your 22nd birthday. Yep. I knew it. I know. I've been that young dude that wants to crash out. I know that. Went out on my birthdays and crashed out. Yep, absolutely. Kumar, I am ageless. Ageless. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Kumar. My body says 25. My mental says older. Don't allow that number to hold you down. Yes, and that's where people are wise beyond their years. When you're wise beyond your years, then that's exactly that. You are sometimes in a youthful body, but you have an old mind. We call it an old soul. So the more information you can take in just around you, seeing things, enough of that can translate into knowledge, and over time that knowledge becomes wisdom. Hirothami Vince, if you weren't you and saw a picture of yourself and had to guess the age, what would my answer be? Whew. If I saw me, what would I be doing? Would I be stuffing my face with vermicelli with Mr. Burns? Would I be like running the track? What would I be doing if I had to see myself? Anish says he is ageless. J-Sun, not sure what that means. BMX, Nathaniel J Burns subbed. Blast A subbed to BMX. Love it, guys. Thank you so much. Anish, RV is ageless. Yes, there we go. Yes, Anish, thank you for the protection. Thank you for shouting that out. I like the way you pronounce. Actual pronounce is Kumar. You like the way I pronounce it, Kumar? I will go with Kumar if you don't mind. Blast, I'm watching your clips on my computer. They're awesome. Isn't it? Isn't he doing like the tricks that everybody at some point thought that they'd be able to do? You are a lovely person, Kumar. Thank you so much. Thank you for dealing with my inability to properly pronunciate. Brian Camargo in the house. What's going on, Brian? Indeed. Kumar, have you told us where you're from? I apologize if you already have. Brian, welcome back. Brian, we are also checking out, hey, CAV, what's going on? CAV. We're also checking out BMX Trickmaster. Got some really cool stuff. And anybody who's ever ridden a BMX should really appreciate what he's doing on his channel. You guys are always grinding. Love it. This is more of like a chill day. I was doing some hand-eye coordination stuff. From India. Okay, namaste, Kumar. Namaste, Anish, of course. You know Hindi. I know a little bit. You taught me. Dhanyavad. You taught me a little bit, so I still got to work on that. CFV, yeah, this was a chill day. I just like to be able to connect. We did a little bit of stretching. We did a little bit of hand-eye coordination. Did a couple push-ups for people who subscribe to the channel. Oh, you're asking. Oh, okay, my bad, Anish. My bad. Okay, namaste, yes. Kumar, Anish wants to know if you know Hindi. Do you know Hindi? She does know Hindi. I like it. I like it. I like it. Brian, how was your day today? And guys, you see Brian has that new yellow star. Brian has the yellow star. That's the new badge for the new members. When you subscribe and are a new member, actually sign up the membership for the channel, that new yellow star. I just made those up today. I wanted something a little bit different. And we go from there. We'll just keep it going. Chanelica, you guys see Chanelica has the blue wrench. This is her first solo endeavor. She's holding it down by herself right now in the chat as your sole moderator. So guys, make sure you are showing some love and respect for the effort that she's doing right now. Fantastic. We appreciate you, Chanelica. I got a squad, man. I have got a squad. Let me just keep bragging on this squad of, oh, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. I'm sorry, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns is in the house as well. You're doing your best. You're crushing it. You're crushing it. BMX Trickster. Let me make sure I have the name exactly right. BMX Trickster, if you are still in the house, please leave us another message. Yeah, BMX Trick Master. BMX Trick Master. I thought Mr. Burns was getting ready, was re-upping with the battery power and everything. She is doing great, man. She's doing great. Brian, how was the day? Any working out you got in? How was the holiday? Anything for Labor Day? Mohit, Chanelica, where's Tara and Linja? They are relaxing. Guys, this is when you build a team and you have this squad going on, then you have the ability to let other people can take breaks. So, and let's not forget Snazzy as well. We can't forget Spencer's one of the mods, Mo and Aoife. So we got different people popping in at different times and helping the chat be an extremely smooth running operation. Guys, as a matter of fact, speaking of my oldest, she sent me a text message. Let me check it real quick, so don't mind the black screen. Okay, I am back. Much needed rest indeed. Much needed rest. Yeah, I'm checking messages. Hey, Pete is a booster. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pete. Guys, that's fantastic. And guys, please understand we're building this as we fly. Like I always say, we're building as we fly. So let me, I will keep trying to push stuff out, but I want to make sure I'm getting it right. So members, we got you. Betty M, keep the worldwide energy going. The world needs this type of love. Betty M, guys, Betty M is one of my favorite athletes. Does her 3 flights of stairs every day. We're not going to say where she's at. We're not going to say her city or state, but she does 3 flights of stairs in her senior independent living facility. 3 flights of stairs every day at 89. Love that. The secret to longevity: hydration, clean living, stairs. Guys, they built a Stairmaster for that specific reason, and she's doing it for real. Keep Betty safe. Absolutely. Pete Grace, pretty cool place, and I've spent on more on much less. Good investment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are trying to bring the best possible, not just product as in something manufactured, but as in something that you guys can actually enjoy and not only utilize like a tangible item, like something that you purchase, but something that's going to be in you and then that you can pass on to others. Linja has told us many times over how she's helping people in her personal groups and training people as well. So we love that this spreads far and wide. Mohit, guys, I'm 17 years old, still don't have a beard. Is it okay? Man, I didn't have a beard until I was much older than that. Much older. You are good. You are more than good. And a beard's not going to make you the man. Your actions will. Your thoughts will. Your pursuits will. Building yourself up from the inside out will. A beard isn't going to make it. Beards are less in your control. Focus on your total health, young man. I like that. Isn't that a good place where you can get to the point and say, young man? Call it, young man, are you down on your feet? I said, young man. I don't know the words. I don't know the words. Erica, what's going on? How are you doing? I know we're still at it. XOXO. I love it. Hugs and kisses. If everybody didn't know what XOXO was doing. Indeed. No, BMX, I had to respond to a text message and I only got one phone. I used to be two phones. I used to have two phones and everybody look at me, why you got two phones? Be like, you know why I got two phones. Make them wonder. Betty M, hopefully you are doing well. Indeed. Guys, we got some really cool stuff going on. Yes. Guys, this is one man's banter right now. Total health dealer needs two phones. I got two phones. Yes. One for the chat and one for the love. Kumar V, do you daily come live? I do. 5:15 Mountain Standard Time every morning. So Kumar, what time is it where you're at right now? Because it is 7:15 p.m. in the U.S. Chanelica knows. Two phones. Guys, if you like this banter of one person acting like this, wait till you see Mr. Burns and we are cohorting in the mornings. I am terrific for 89 this week. I dare say you are terrific probably for any age this week. Fantastic. Love to hear it. Thank you for partaking and being part of the chat. You get access to all these people from around the world. How amazing is that? Okay, it is 7:49 a.m. in India. Hyderabad. So, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. That is about, what, 10 hours now? 10 hours away. So it would be about 5, almost 6 o'clock your time, I think. I think so. Look up, Kumar, look up 5:15 Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. and see what time that would be for you. Cohorting. Bro, how do we get disciplined like you? Mohit, to Mr. Burns' point, you're a young man. You've got a lot of thoughts. You got a lot of questions, a lot of explorations ahead of you and right now. But in the meantime, do yourself that favor of being consistent. The same way you get up and go to school every day. The same way if you got a job, you go to that job. Apply that same energy to doing those other things in life. You are disciplined. You just have to realize that sometimes we overlook and we don't value it because it's something that, I don't really want to go to school, but I go to school. Or I don't really want to go to this job, but I go. That's the greatest discipline of all, when you don't want to do it and you still do it. It'd be easy just to keep going places you want to go. So you have discipline. You have discipline. That's Mountain Standard Time. There's a few places, Marcus. I'm not sure about AZ just by itself. Let's see. D&D, we're doing great. How are you doing? Hirothami, I'm going with Eagles. Marcus, it's 8:20 Mountain Standard Time right now, not 7:20. Uh-oh. Somebody hopped out the car, started running. All right. Fly Eagles. You got money on Jerry's boys. Uh-oh. Kumar said, did you say Southwest Mountain Standard Time? Kumar, Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. There's a big portion of the country, about the middle kind of west part of the country, that is Mountain Standard Time. Pete, get the ball ready. Hand eye. Do I got mine out still? Oh, there we go. Yes. Hand eye. That's all we want. Hand eye. People running from car, man. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm up for a little bit more hand eye, but yeah, people just started jumping on. I'm like, why? Like, yeah, it was like a Ringling Brothers act. Door open, people just started bailing out, running. I'm like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Don't forget to hit the like button, says Chanelica, for sure. Pete Grace, people running from, yes. Sky was all purple and people running everywhere. But hey, keep it up. One more set. I'm always for that. This is when I was really kind of like figuring it out with football. I started carrying the ball, like everywhere. Like you see, remember Chuck from Happy Days, the older brother that went up the stairs one episode and you never saw him again? What was he doing up there all those years? Why did he never come down? But anyways, I started carrying the ball with me all the time. But I would always do that, hold the ball at the tip and then just do the opposite hand. And I would sit at the couch doing that, watching shows, looking up, watching shows, looking up, looking away, watching shows, looking here. And I just kept always doing that. And soon enough, like your hand becomes one with that object. It's much like the practice of ninjutsu. From what I understand, you have a bow for about 8 years before they give you an arrow. You really got to become one with your instrument before you are able to do something else with it. Yeah, Brian says I would have started running too. I would have been late. It would have been over for me. You guys would have been running. Oh damn, do you hear what happened to Spider? No, he didn't run. Oh man, he should have ran. Raven Evangelist, what's going on? How's the family? How's the family? Chanelka says, don't forget to hit the like button. Mohit says, Kumar, are you from India? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Alicia, hey, how are you doing today? I'm glad I scrolled back and caught you in the chat. What's going on? Kumar, were you able to find Mountain Standard Time, MST? Chanelka, sending love my way? You sending love my way, Chanelka? Boom. Good. Love to hear it. Hey. I'm going to say l'enfant. L'enfant. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Haiti in the house. How will we say that? And I want to say terrible, but I feel like it sounds better if I say terrible. L'enfant terrible. Terrible. Guys, the biggest thing that I love about the chat, aside from connecting with everybody, is the pronunciation. And I hope that you guys have a good time with me just struggling to say things. Bro, how many hours do I sleep? The last couple of days, I've not gotten a lot of sleep. It's français. Nice, nice, nice. I don't speak much français. Mr. Burns does. He's been to France. He's been to French. Look how bad it's getting. He's been to France a couple times. He's trained at the CUC, the premier stunt school in the world. You like that? Like that? Oh man. This guy, we gotta be able to laugh at ourselves. So Mohit, I slept probably like 3-4 hours last night, but I took a good nap this afternoon. Sleep is important. I try to get at least 7 hours. I wish I could get 7 hours. I don't get 7 hours, not consecutively, but I do take naps. I do take naps. So I try. Am I an athlete? I consider myself, my French is terrible, sacre bleu. Yes, it is. My French is terrible. I have no French. No parlez-vous français? Yeah, it's terrible. Those aren't lame questions. Those are good. Those are great questions. I'm not competing in anything athletic right now. No competitions. So by the measure of an athlete, like a competitive athlete, I'm not. But what I consider us doing, all of us doing, is athletic. So I will give myself the caveat to say yes, athlete. No, you're more than welcome. Ask questions all that you like. Ask the questions all that you like. Questions are welcomed and appreciated, because people could just sit in the chat and just not participate, and that makes it tough. So the more questions, the better. Absolutely. Are you doing any sports? Are you doing any workouts in India, Kumar? Do you get to travel? Are you in school? What do we get to know about you as well? Alex, what's going on? Monsieur Terrible, how are you? Can I just use that instead? I'm going to have Mr. Burns teach me how to pronounce your first name, L'Enfant. Vince loves to talk. Well, if I don't, then we just have a guy looking at a camera. That would be odd. Pete, do you do CrossFit style or just make up your own style of exercise? Just make up my own, honestly. But even when I train people or have trained people in the past, I always look at my workouts as a constant state of R&D. So when I'm in research and development, that gives me the ability to say, okay, I can try this, but there's nothing I'm going to ask you to do that I haven't either done myself or am not willing to do. Most of the time I've already done it. That's how I know that on some level it works. This is what we're working for. This is what it's done for me. So it's what it can do for somebody else. So that's what I like that. I like that extra challenge of showing up and saying, okay, I can create something and then execute it rather than just have it on the board. And it is no slight to CrossFit, but it's not just the workout of the day, and that's what you do. Now, for a lot of people, they want that. I got 10 other things on my mind. I don't need to try to think of something. Just tell me what to do, and I'm going to do it. And that works too. L'enfant est bleu. L'enfant est bleu. L'enfant I gotta work on that. Terre bleu. L'enfant. Okay, if I got the l'enfant est bleu. Oui, oui. It means terrible child. All right. Well, terrible, that's Spanish, I believe. So I'm just like really butchering it. Phil McCracken says, who's that guy behind you? If it's you, Phil, then that would be really creepy. That would be the plot twist. I turn around, who are you? I'm Phil McCracken. Dun, dun, dun. Now that would be crazy. That would be awesome. Kumar, HR by profession, learning and development manager. Woo! Life coach and counselor. Certified bout therapist. What? What? Kumar, we need to be following your channel. We need to follow your channel. Brian says start running. It's too... Phil McCracken's too fast. I can't get away. No. Ah, that's awesome. Phil, where are you coming to us from? I don't have any channel. Do you have Instagram, Kumar? We are also on Instagram. Guys, for anybody watching, we're on Instagram as well. So we'd love to connect with you on that level as well. Bad kid. Le font terrible. Le font terrible. Terrible. I'm going to stick with terrible because I'm just mashing languages together. But le font. You're on Instagram. Cool. Then connect with us. We are on Instagram under the same name, Impact Athletics Association. Got to roll the R's. Le font terrible. Is that for terrible or terrible? Terrible. Terrible. Yes. Brrr. Rojo. Rojo. The red rooster. Bad kid. I like that. So is French just where you're speaking as a Haitian citizen? Have you been to France? Are you from France? Hey, Barbara from Connecticut. We miss you too. We're glad that you made it. We're just out here chit-chatting. It is a good time that we're having. And yes, Marv would definitely like to see what you got going on the gram, as they say. We are back. Bad. We are glad. We are glad that she is back. Indeed. Barbara brings good energy. And I love that she does the roll call. She is kind on my mind by reminding me that it's me, Barbara, from Connecticut. Because otherwise I'd be like, hey, Barbara. And I would know Barbara, but I just wouldn't remember from where. Creole and French speaking people. Yes. Yes. I have a friend who was born in Haiti. I don't know if she speaks any French, though. I think she grew up here, but I'm not sure if she speaks any Français. Comment allez-vous? Was probably the extent of what I might know. And I think that is, how are you? Comment allez-vous? Huh? Yeah. Can I guess your age? At your accomplishments, and if I'm just saying through India, I think we can cut out a few years of nonsense that Americans might go through. I'm gonna say like 33. I'm gonna say about 33 for Kumar. Ah, bien, thank you. Merci, bad child. Merci, le fond. Le fond terrible. Le fond terrible. Barbara, how have you been this week? How has your day been? How was your... Did we get to find out how your holiday was? Well, earlier I was unable to understand your language, but now I can understand easily because I started learning English 2 months ago. Nice. There's no way I'd be speaking Hindi in 2 months. Fantastic. Keep going, man. Ah, Kumar, yes. 31. Even better. Even more accomplished. How crazy is that? Very well done. Very nice, Kumar. Shadelka says, Barbara, how was your day? Indeed, we do want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Pete Grace, what do you think about all these peptides coming out? I took BPC 157, tore both meniscus and seemed to really help out, but there's so many others. I don't know a whole lot about that, Pete, so any information, any knowledge that you can pass on, that would be great. Because I'm not really outside of, like, I just kind of eat and I'm like rub some dirt in it, and that's about it. So if there's anything that you can impart, I'm always up for that. And the chat this is what we're here for, to keep imparting knowledge, personal experience, and things like that. So I don't have a lot of info or even opinion on it. I'd just be speaking like really out of a place of no knowledge or understanding. Kumar, you are very, very welcome. You are extremely welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Guys, when we have people, BMX Trickmaster, we have Kumar, we have Mr. Burns, we have Shanelika. Shanelika's a nurse. I mean, we have so many people of different walks, varying levels of accomplishment and achievement, and you guys are here spending it with me in a park in the dark, and I'm just talking into the camera. How cool is that? How cool is that? Bro, what's your height? Just asking. I am tall enough to ride all of the rides at Disneyland. That's how tall I am. I can ride the teacups. I can ride the Tilt-A-Whirl. I can ride It's a Small World After All. I can go on Captain EO. I can ride them all. I can ride them all. Kumar says, why are you still out, V? Because it's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. And I don't know when Mr. Burns is getting ready to go live, but I may just stick it out with you guys because I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying it. We got 18 people in the chat. We're at 66. I very rarely look anymore, but we're at 66 likes. Can we get to 70? Did anybody get excited when you got here and forgot to hit the like? But I'm just going to chit chat. Mr. Burns, he's going to go live. He's going to go on his walk. And you guys can take the walk with him. That would be awesome. So if you haven't checked out Mr. Burns' channel, please check him out. Barbara says, my day, nothing special. Thank you for asking. Of course, we want to know how people are doing. It is a very beautiful night. It is indeed. Pete says, I hate taking anything but the normal supplements, but it keeps me from surgery and drugs. 2 weeks after taking, I was hiking in Tennessee, but other than that, kind of a noob. Yes, I'm the same way. Unless there's something I absolutely have to take. I'm going to give you guys a shot of the rest of the park. Wow. Unless there's something I have to take, I'm generally not going to take it. So those big lights over there, those are over sand volleyball courts. I'm going to turn it just a touch. And then there's the playground over there. It's a nice area. Very nice area. Frankie, what's going on? Brian says, I was going to go on a motorcycle ride tonight, but we got a little monsoon rain today. Yes, please be careful. Very beautiful night indeed, Shanelika. Barbara sending you lots of love, says Shanelika. Indeed. Pete, we think the same. Yeah, I don't take a whole lot of stuff. Herothamy, Vince, be safe out there. The freaks come out at night. Great song. Dun, 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 dun. So take my advice. Freaks so bad they got their own dance. Yes, they do. Freaks do come out at night. This lighting is dramatic. This is like 70s cop crime show lighting. Look how dramatic this is. Remember the music they would have on shows like that too? It was like super eerie. And like a bongo. Right before the crime. All right, let me turn over here. Get some good lighting. I'm already scary enough. Yeah, exactly, Chanel, because says Vinci looks scary. Sounds like you're ending with frog jumps tonight. Yes. Yes. Indeed. My calves are blasted, but squats, those sand, that's what we would use. So when I couldn't use the whatchamacallits, the long jump hits, when I couldn't find a long jump hit, then we would come out here and do that. Absolutely, Pete. We have a spot for that. Tyrant Hunter, what's going on? Haven't seen you for a minute. Herodhamy, Vince, do you have stand your ground laws there or open carry? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's stand your ground. I think it's open carry. I'm not sure. Tyrant Hunter, how have you been? What's been going on in your world? I do. Drew Moss. Do you remember? Let's see. Drew Moss. Sounds familiar. It's kind of ringing a bell. What's going on, Drew? How are you doing? Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Frankie, how are you doing? Kumar, we are in the Southwest USA. I don't give away the exact city for safety reasons. Not sure if any of you guys were aware, but it was like last week or so. I had a guy pull up and he was like parked right next to my car, and then he went and sat in the very spot that I normally work out in. And I've had comments where people say I'm coming to where you're at, so we want to be safe. Is that not Michael Jackson? Yes, it was, Mariah. Did you pick up on the little? Do you remember? Yes, I do try to lace in a little bit of musical stuff, but the music is my singing is it's not studio quality. So a lot of times it's like, he hit that note. That is crazy, right, Drew? Yeah, I'm like, who is that guy? And he didn't have a thing to do. Like, no, he was waiting. I don't know what he was waiting on, but I was like, nope, we'll just kind of hang out. Yeah, Kumar, we definitely want to make sure we're careful. Pete says, really appreciate tonight from everyone. Almost 11 and done working up at 5. So see you guys next time. I won't show up. We got you, Pete. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for look at that, Pete. Pete's got the star as well. Thank you so much, guys. That's what we're talking about. Building this thing. We built subscriptions. We built subscribers. We're building memberships. We're building a community. Most importantly, we're building friendships. We're building a family. You guys could be anywhere right now. If you're choosing to be here in this moment, that's a special thing. So I am very, very appreciative. Mohit says, bro, got to go for my daily duties. Meet you next time. Bye, everyone. Mohit, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who are you bothering, Kumar? Who are you bothering? We're all bathroom singers. That is so true. Hire me for security. You used to report for work. I'd be like, who are you again? Drew. Did we hire Drew? Drew Moss? I got to see your ID. Where's your paperwork? I don't know what he was, but we've seen enough of those stalker films. What was that? One with Kathy Bates, Misery. I'm your biggest fan. And then she hobbled him. Remember that? Chanelka says, don't forget about the like button. We're at 70, but Chanelka cracking the whip. I have no idea, Drew, what he was, but Yeah, my youngest, she's in class. She's in class. Drew and I will be your bodyguard. Yes. I can't go wrong with Barbara on my side. I cannot go wrong. Indeed. I love that she played that role. Dude, that was fantastic. She won, didn't she win an Oscar for that? What's my favorite fruit to eat, says Steve Bano. Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with watermelon. And right now there's a bunch of trolls that their ear just got really big. Watermelon? Oh, I can't wait to make a comment. But yes, that would probably be my favorite. Bunch of potassium, super juicy. And when you get the right watermelon, my goodness, it's Xanadu. I'm Olivia Newton-John on skates. Xanadu, this watermelon is for me, not you. Yes, gotta have it. Everybody loves those misery books. I never read the books. I didn't know they were books. I knew he was writing books. And that's when she got all mad. You can't kill the cockadoodie story or something, like you can't bring her back to life. Yeah, and then she sledgehammered his ankle to prove her point. Oof! Oof! Good evening, my good friend. What's up, my head? You must have chilled natural sweet watermelon. You can't beat it. Steve, trolls, they come in for the slight. Let my hair be down and we would be inundated with caveman, Geico caveman, Neanderthal, Ice Age. They come for everything. Herothmy says, Vince, it's hailing the size of cantaloupes here. Cantaloupes, man, I'm glad that there's somebody that lives above you. Let them take those cannonballs. That's crazy. Misery Chastain was a character in the book he wrote. That's right. That is right. Barbara says, Drew, where are you from? Yeah, Steve, trolls are strange. Trolls are a strange breed of person. But we appreciate them. I do appreciate trolls because they teach us a lot about who we are in a moment from outer space. They teach us a lot about who we are, that once you get to people, once you don't allow people to get to pull that reaction out of you that they're looking for, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that you don't give power away through trying to defend something that they simply don't care about. They're just seeing how quickly you'll react to it. And that's part of like what we try to build here. So when we talk about total health of mind, body, and soul, mind is emotional health. Mind is psychological, all that good stuff. Drew Moss, go Ravens. Go Ravens. Drew is from outer space. Yes. I believe that. I believe that. Do 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 do. Football starts tomorrow. Somebody was asking earlier who I got. Is that the Eagles and Cowboys kickoff? I don't know who's starting off the season. I have so little knowledge about football. I caught some highlights today. North Carolina. Who did they play? Like TCU or somebody like that. Looked like they got smoked. And that was Bill Belichick. He's coaching down at North Carolina now. I don't know. That's a strange gig to take. I don't know why he did that. Was that a money grab? Like, does he truly believe he can turn a program around? I don't know. I don't know. It was a strange place to end up. I'm going to go Eagles. He needed to continue his retirement. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I was just like, dude. Yeah, you made it. You've won like every Super Bowl ever, and wasn't he the one that had the 23-year-old girlfriend or something like that? Everybody was mad at him about. Son of a gun, I'm back doing 15 minutes on bike, then heading. Self-accountability, can't ask and not do. Oh, Pete, oh, you found your place. We have found, when we have like these cosmic cousins, cosmic brothers and things like that. Yes, he did make his legacy. I agree. That's like when boxers come back out of retirement, or as much as I even love Jordan, and it was cool to see him still doing his numbers at 40, but it's different. Mr. Burns, no, he's going live. Are you guys subscribed to Nathaniel J Burns channel? Have you subscribed to Nathaniel J Burns? No, Barbara, we have not heard from Samantha. I don't know what's going on. I wish I had an update for you guys as far as where Samantha is, but I have not heard from her, and that's been like a week or so now. So hopefully she's doing well. Hopefully, like, I don't know, her phone dropped and she just can't afford a new one or something along those lines. We haven't heard from Samantha, and we have not heard from Mohammed, who was in Gaza. And we haven't heard from him for a couple weeks as well. Drew, yeah. So Drew, Nathaniel will go on a night walk about this time of night, and he'll go for a couple hours. He does a walk, and he does what he calls the street light workout. So every street light he comes across, he does 10 burpees, if I'm not mistaken. And he goes, just walks, talks, has a good time. So he's got a good channel, and he's in 2 movies right now. Movie just came out, Buried Alive, and then one that came out a few months ago, Hellhounds. And then there's a 3rd movie, and he's got a national commercial that he was just in that is also on his channel. So you guys really want to be able to support him. He's got some good stuff on his channel. Thank you, Drew. Samantha was in the chat, and we don't know what happened. Muhammad was in Gaza. Kumar, okay, I'm coming to India. Where's a good place to stay? Are there hotels? Where do I stay in India? Where would one person stay? He is a star, Mr. Burns. He is a star, Drew. Mr. Burns definitely has star power. Not only is he an actor, but he's a stuntman. He trained in the greatest, in the top stunt school in the world. He's gone to France a couple times to train for stunt work. He's also a director, writer, musician. He owned a restaurant. He had a vegan cafe, and with that vegan cafe, he would put on theater productions. Just amazing. You're a star as well. Thank you so much. I am lucky to be able to call him me brother. I am lucky. He definitely a Renaissance man. And I learn a lot from, in the way of health as well. Hanging out with a vegan, you definitely learn different ways of eating. You learn different thought processes and things like that. But the one thing that I can emphatically say is we don't get the that veganism, the stereotype of people shoving it down your throat or shaming you or things like that. I've known Mr. Burns probably going on like the 8th or 9th year now, maybe a touch more. And we met at a gig. We were both working as standardized patients in a hospital. So a standardized patient is, they're going to say, okay, Drew, we're going to send you the script. This week you are Don Quixote. And Don Quixote is a 43-year-old diabetic who hasn't been taking his insulin, but this is how much insulin he's supposed to be having. So when the nurse comes in, you're going to tell her that, you've been feeling sweaty, but you're very irritable because you haven't been taking your blood sugar medicine to regulate. So you have to act these things out. It's an acting gig. And so that's where we met. I was doing push-ups in my room, and how's it going? I was doing push-ups in my room because you go in and you strip down. You have your hospital gown, and you're working with nurses, doctors, all that stuff. And then I would keep doing push-ups in my room, and the other nurses were talking about me to him and him to me, and so we got to meet. And from there, it was just like, there we go. Definitely got to work with trauma nurses, trauma doctors, all that good stuff. Kumar says, yes, you are a star. So different than what people say about Americans. Thank you so much. That is one of the things that I think we can all strive to do, is to be the best ambassador for ourselves. I can't change people's perception of all Americans, all men of color. I can't change those perceptions, but for them, for that experience. But what I can do is be the best representation of myself to make people possibly think better. Well, maybe because this one person wasn't like everything that I thought, maybe not everybody's like that. And I think that's an important thing that we should all do for each other, is give ourselves that service of being a really good ambassador of just people. Casey, what's going on? How you doing? Kumar, it is never too late to be an actress. It is never too late. Kimara, you still gotta let me know where are good places to stay in India. Is there like a good, what is the premier hotel sort of thing? Drew, you want to be an actor? Spider, good evening. Casey, what's going on? Casey with the star, guys. Casey got the new star as a member. Thank you so much, Casey, for the support. That is leaps and bounds beyond any expectations that I had for the channel. I didn't think we'd ever get to this point, so I'm just grateful that there is that for you guys, that we can continue to build something special. Drew, I have acted. Yeah, I have been in some films. I've done some stunt work myself, more commercials and photo shoots than like movies and things like that. Mr. Burns, in these films, he is like the leading man. He is there all the time. I've done extra work. I've done stunt extra work. I've been in featured extra. I've been featured stunt extra. So stuff like that where don't sneeze because you might miss me. And that's okay too. Great stuff. But I've been in video games. I've been a video game athlete, and that was cool as well. I've done stuff for Major League Baseball, all that stuff. Then you need to head on to Hollywood. That would be fun. That would be cool. A lot of work, but I think it would be rewarding. No, that's not in ministry acting. Yeah, I've done acting for sure. Are you more stuntman? I used to get that all the time. It was great. Thank you for asking. How about you? Life is good. Life is good indeed. The fact that we guys get to kind of just hang out together on a beautiful night. How cool is that? Do you guys hit up fitness events like Arnold? That's a big one, but other things around the country or any other events? I haven't, but now you're piquing my interest. Yeah, that would be cool. But, you know, even stuff that like track meets or football games, I haven't been to those much either. So I need to start getting out and doing more. Pete, thank you for that question. And thank you for like watering that seed to kind of give me reason to get up and get out and do more. Spider, I respect your humility and humbleness. Thank you so much. He's a handsome fella, that Shamar Moore. He's bald now. Is he bald by head shaving or is he bald by like bald? I have a picture of me. I think I posted it on my other channel today of me as a much younger guy and when I used to shave my head, like Bic shave. And I was a cue ball. I was looking rough. I was looking pretty mean there. It's an aggressive look to shave your head. Was I in the UFC before? Incredible. No, I have not been in the UFC. Chanelica, I've been fine sending you positive vibes, Casey. Absolutely. Send those vibes. Send the energy. Tara's getting some rest and she will be back. Yes. And guys, give it up for Chanelica. She is holding it down. Chanelica, I know it's getting late. If you need to hop off to get yourself fed, get some rest, shower, or workout, whatever it is you need to do, we appreciate you. But I don't want to hold the mods for sure. I just pulled it back. See that? I got, or maybe it looks better on this side. You can kind of see I got it all pulled back. But wouldn't I look good on a coin? Look at that profile. And that's a coin profile right there. I could be on a coin. Or at least like a token at the car wash. That'd be even better. Like, is that Spider? Why is he on this car wash token? All right, Chanelka, you just let me know. Let me know. Incredible. Where are you coming to us from? Casey, going back to your comment, I appreciate that because I've been fortunate. I've been super fortunate to have been where people feel like, hey, this guy can actually be part of our product. We feel like he has something or an ability that's going to help us represent our product the best way that we can. Some of these productions are millions of dollars. And even if you're playing a small, intricate part of it, they still feel like you have a value to it. And that's something we can't overlook. I'd love to see you with your hair shaved. Barbara, there's that picture on my other channel. I wish I could hop over and get it for you guys. I don't think it's on my phone. But no, it is me smooth. Goatee, and that's it. Well, eyebrows, of course, but yes. Casey said car wash token. Hey, you guys better make that a collectible. If you see my profile on a car wash token, don't spend it. Don't spend it. Make it a collectible. Sunoka says, Pete, you're a wonderful person. Absolutely. Isn't this cool? Guys, the universe and the algorithm, don't get it wrong. We cross paths for a reason. Now, the question is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to squander it like a lot of trolls do by making some weird comment that isn't necessary? Or are you going to say, hey, what's going on? Bop, bop, bam, bang, bam. Do the kid and play kick step and, you know, and find your people. Find your people. We got choices. And, you know, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. It's a very true thing. It doesn't mean we have to never forgive people for that bad first impression, but you get one shot. Be the best you. You know, I wouldn't want to enter a room and like trip on the carpet coming in. That would just like that's you now. Hey, remember that first time you walked in the room? They're always going to know that about you. So make it a smooth entrance. Make it a smooth entrance. Pete says, I'm sending it. Been on the path. This is like a power up. Hey, power up. Yes. Yeah, no, nobody wants to stumble coming into the room. Or like, yeah, you walk into your new girlfriend's parents' house for the first time and you got like toilet paper in your shoe. You know, you don't want that. But that's trolling. That's what a lot of trolls do. You don't want that. So, I don't know. That's me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that when you meet people, like, do your best, you know, put your best foot forward. Then we can get to the jokes. Like, if you know me, then you come into the joke. What's your deadlift PR? I don't deadlift, Milan. What is your deadlift? Is it 444? And where are you coming to us from? I feel like I've seen the name before, so forgive me if you've been here before and I didn't remember. Facts, don't be that guy or girl. You have a choice. Yep, you absolutely have a choice. And the crazy part is just, you know, the little mind exercise. Like when we talk about public speaking, pretend that everybody's in their underwear, so it helps you relax. When you're online, pretend that that person is in front of you. Because a lot of times trolls won't say those things to people in real time. Why? Because there's a consequence. Can I take your leave? Need to go for work. Yes, if you got to go, Kumar. We have another chat, and we always have another day, so we appreciate you being here. Please remember to reach out on Instagram. Guys, we're on Instagram. Casey, if you're not hooked up on Instagram, we'd love to have you. Okay, Milan, I appreciate you reminding me. We're building so much as we go, man. You know, sometimes it's just like, I think I knew the name, but I'm not sure. Kimara, good night indeed, says Chanelica. But what is your personal deadlift? What is your personal deadlift? Barbara, I'm gonna have to try to pull up that picture to see about if I can get you guys that bald picture. But like I said, it is also on my other channel as well. I had an amazing time knowing you and everyone. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here. Dhanyavad. Kumar, make sure you come back and find us on Instagram. Find us on Instagram. Peace and love, indeed. We need more of that. Yes, indeed. I still gotta like nag Chanelica to get on there too. So I'm gonna start nagging everybody. If you guys are on Instagram, We need to have you over there as well. I don't care about the follows. It's a good place to be able to connect with people and have more direct contact than just chats. So we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing. Pete says, any goals or ambitions you're aiming for personally, fitness or any or other or anyone here, something to say I did that. I'm just overcoming like some health setbacks and everything else, so I want to be able to get back to what I would call my full capacity. And I understand as we get older, we go through different stages and ages, so it's never going to be the exact same, but something that I can say, to your point, I did that. Like, I'm doing that again. That is definitely in my windshield right now, and I'm aiming to put it in my rear view so then I can see what's next. What about you, Pete? What do you got going on? Magdalena Fabricius, what is going on? That sounds like a great, like, Greek character name. Magdalena Fabricius. Yes, please get that picture. Indeed, I can get that picture. It is, it's unsettling. I'm just going to give a disclaimer. It's going to be tough to look at because you're used to all this hair. Used to all this hair. What a name. I was thinking the same thing, isn't it? It's like, that's like from something from like an opera. Absolutely. Or some sort of like epic saga, a Greek saga. I like it. That is a great name. Magdalena, where's that name from? Casey is a good person. Absolutely. Yes, cool person indeed. Guys, again, all of you, like, just to be chilling, hanging out with a guy with a phone in the park from Argentina. Aye, very nice. How are you doing today? How has your week been? I don't think we've seen you for a week or so, Magdalena. I would say that name. I would say the full name. Magdalena, do you have a middle name as well? I need to know if there's a third name to this trilogy. Is there a trilogy in this name? That is fantastic. Sending love to Argentina. Indeed, Argentina. Magdalena says, love men. Okay. You know the vibe, Chanelica. Thank you so much. You also, Chanelica. Exactly. Exactly. Passing the love back and forth. Love an exotic name. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, that's a great name. Pete, I'm trying to get into a national title as a strongman by 50. Nice. Definitely want to visit Scotland and lift the stones. Also, just be better every day. That is fantastic. Lifting the stones. Are you doing like the Highland Games sort of thing? Like the, what is it? What do they call them? The fingers? Like those, when it's the log and you got to pick it up and walk it up and everything. And Pete, you're going to be out there in the kilt. Yes. Got to have the, yeah, now I know Pete has like massive legs because you don't do a kilt. You're not doing kilt game stuff when you got chicken legs like mine. Lavesh goading me. Lavesh in Jersey dropping the love. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. That means so much. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know. It's like almost like an embarrassment at times because you don't expect it, and then to have people doing that is fantastic. Muhammad, how are you doing? Magdalena, yes. Says, the lifting, the flexing. Chanelica Lavesh, for sure. Guys, this is it. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like we're at the point now, and unfortunately, the the channel, we're going to start having videos or commercials, excuse me, through the videos. So please bear with us, because that's a way that the channel also will generate funds. But it's different. It hits different when it's somebody's money that somebody goes and works a job for. That is definitely a different hit, a different feel. So I appreciate that. Muhammad says, what are we doing today? Muhammad, earlier we did some subscription push-ups. You know, we do the 20 push-ups for the new subscribers, and I was working with hand-eye coordination. So we're just talking about catching the ball, being able to do different things with it, and not just for athletics, but for the ability to, you know, if I got this sitting on the edge of the counter and it goes to tilt over, I may be able to have enough training just to, boom, catch it real quick. So just building more cognitive stuff. Not all of our workouts have to be just about physically getting stronger or better or doing a crazy amount of reps or things like that. Sometimes we have to build the brain, because even in athletics, even in our daily lives, most of what we endure and go through, we get through psychologically. Our physical body just shows up with us. Cyber tossing, yes, that's the goal right now. Mostly strongman, log, weird lifts, and heavy stuff on my back. Stones and kilts are on the horizon. That's awesome. That is awesome. Pete, I would love to see, like I said, it doesn't look like you're posting anything on YouTube, but if you have anything on Instagram, please connect with us. Would love to see what you got, man. Would love to be able to. The caber toss. Muhammad says, that's sick, bro. Love watching your content. Thank you so much. I had my nunchucks with me, but I think I took them out of my bag. But that's another one. Just, you know, we always think of Bruce Lee, but again, that's another form of connecting, making new connections for the brain, and that's good brain health. Look, even just doing something as simple as this. 1, 2, 3, bop, 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 bop. And getting slower and doing it faster. So all of those are good connections. Muhammad, yes, we are on Instagram under the same name. Guys, if you want to connect with us on Instagram, you can look in the description to this video, and it's going to give you a link to the Facebook and to the Instagram. So absolutely, I am on Instagram, Muhammad. Love to have you guys over there. Most of the stuff that we do, I'm going to tell you, is over here, but it's a good place to be able to DM. And if you guys want to send pictures or videos of your workouts, the places that you work out at, places that you just enjoy going, I would love to be able to see other parts of the world, your world, and you don't have to be in the pictures. That's not a mandate. We're just talking about just being able to see other parts of the world through each other's eyes. Muhammad's day just started, 8 a.m. Muhammad, where are you at? Where are you coming to us from, Muhammad? Where are you at, Muhammad? And guys, I am going to give us the 2-minute warning. We're going to wrap this up in Pakistan. Okay. Pete, I've tossed around YouTube, not sure my barn gym will make headlines, but I feel putting it out there can sometimes keep it rolling. We'll subscribe to your Instagram too. Yeah, you know, Pete, I think that there's a strong following, and you get the right people, and I think that something like that people would really resonate with. I think, one, something about a barn, I think that's really cool, and two, a strong man in a barn. Look, if a guy in a park can just be talking and doing stuff, I think that would be awesome. Something I would definitely support you in. I know that the community here would support your channel as well. And start off simple. You know, don't overwhelm yourself. Just like with working out, just start off light. Maybe post like a short of picking up a stone or something, and just see how it goes. And just do that little by little. And if you enjoy doing it more, then cool, do more of it. If you don't, then at least you got a few things that you can show. And you just never know who it might inspire. It's just really kind of paying it forward. I think you've got a good personality, a great energy, and I think a lot of people would benefit from that, especially specifically in that genre and that circle of strongman contests. I think that would be very cool. I'm excited for you in either way. Muhammad's in Pakistan. Shadelka, oh yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. Indeed. Magdalena Fabricia says there's no one in that square. In which square? Behind me? Square? Le Font. Terre Bleue. Jamal, where's Laura? I think she took off. No, Laura was here earlier, but it's also Laura's mother's birthday. Guys, if you go look in the community post, there's a link to Laura's channel, and she's got some cool stuff. Laura's got great energy, but it was her mother's birthday today, and she took a video of us singing on the morning show this morning, happy birthday to her mother. She cut it together and then put this whole video together of her making pancakes for her mother's breakfast, birthday breakfast, all this stuff. So I think they're spending time together. So guys, definitely go check it out. I want all these people who are supporting us to get, the support everywhere as well. Hello, brother. I'm Jeet from India. Welcome. Namaste. Namaste, Jeet. Magdalena, it is 0:15 here. Is that 12:15 a.m.? Robin, what's going on? How you doing? Kurt in the house. What's going on, Kurt? How has school been? How is cross country? Mohammed says, you too, Chanelica. Don't forget to hit the like button. Guys, can we get to 80 likes? We're 2 away. We're 2 away. Shivam, what's going on? Hey, Mr. Vincent, do you wake up every day this early? I just can't wake up before 7. Well, that's also a choice. It's also a choice. Brian, it's like Laura at Laura Speaks Softly or something like that. So if you guys go to my community channel, like where I just post pictures and things like that on Instagram, it should have the link. There's a picture of, I think it's like her and her grandmother or something like that. But then you'll be able to check that out from there. She's got really cool stuff though. I love her energy over there. Magdalena Fabricius, it is pulled back. I got a whole ponytail. I got a ponytail right now, but everybody likes my hair shorter, so I don't know. I may have to do a poll, see if I cut it. School and cross country has been great. I'm glad to hear it, man. Is this freshman or sophomore year for you? Or is it junior? I think you ran as a sophomore last year. Casey, I will see you and Mr. Burns in the AM. It's 11:16 p.m. in New York. Everyone have a great night. Yes, Casey, thank you so much for hanging out. Pete says, awesome talk again. Thanks for chatting and cool seeing these different nationalities. Yes. Thanks, you guys later. I did cardio. I'm hungry. See ya. Yes, go feed the machine. Feed that Pete machine. Nathaniel, yo, Gabba Gabba. What's up? The 50-pound vest getting lighter. That is amazing. Are you just doing walks with it? You're doing push-ups? You're doing squats? What do you got going on with it? Casey says, Pete, good night, bro, for sure. Shivam, oh yeah, did you cut your hair or just tie them back? It's just tied back right now. It is tied back. Bart Simpson, what's going on, Bart? How you doing? I don't feel like we've seen you for a few weeks. Everything been okay? Magdalena, very comfortable like that. Yes. All right, have a beautiful night, Bart. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you, Muhammad. Just followed on Instagram. Casey says HWPO. Casey flossing that star. Looks good, man. Bart unfriends Stewie ASAP. Hugh, where are you coming to us from? You should be coming to us from a shower. With that sort of thought, man, or that if that's really your state, that's where you should be at right now. Be in the shower. Chanelka, thank you again. Good night. Indeed. Dude, I don't do lives on Instagram. Nathaniel, decline push-ups and regular push-ups. Did 160 with the vest on, 80 for both. Hugh, where are you coming to us from? I'm not going to say the whole name because we know that it's, teehee, it's a curse word. But where are you coming to us from? Do 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 do. Oh, guys, we've gone. We're over 3 hours. I was asking where Hugh was from because if you say Hugh's whole name together, it's like a curse word. And some of these trolls, I mean, it's all good. They're not being like out of control. So I'm not gonna hide them or time them out or anything. But I still want to know where people are from. We can still get to know people, even when they, come in on, some, it's kind of juvenile humor. Nothing wrong with that. Still a little juvenile humor. All right. Did we lose Chanelica? Chanelica go to bed? Oh, Chanelica's here. Okay. No worries. All right. I'm just checking. We're just roll calling, making sure everybody's good. I'm going to start heading towards the vehicle because we've reached, guys, 3 hours. We got to chill and hang out for 3 hours. How cool is that? Let me get this all set. Get my stand ready so I can walk with it. Muhammad, bro, how do I mainly focus on training my brachialis muscle? Work on your brachialis muscle. Le font. Terre bleu. Good night, my friend. And thank you for helping me with my français because it is very terrible. So merci and have a good night. Is monsoon going to USA too? Here it's just disaster. My hometown had 87 landslides. Woo! That's destructive. Yeah, the stuff that we have would not compare to that. Chanel says 3 hours putting in work. Yeah, the most important part is just being able to chat with people. It's cool being able to do a whole lot of, the workouts and stuff, but what is it if you're not connecting? And the one thing I've really tried to do is to listen to what people have asked about or commented about. And the big thing is people have said this is the channel that actually interacts with people, reads the chats, things like that. So that's an important piece. That's definitely an important piece. I am channeling a lot of Mr. Burns right now, being half in the dark. I am channeling Mr. Burns right now. But we're hopping into the vehicle. We're going to finish it up. We're going to wind it up and enjoy this night. So let me get into the car. Let me get my stuff all taken care of. How do you feel most of your days are productive? Yeah, I feel like, there's some days where our productions are different. Sometimes it's a workout that you're being super productive with. And other times it's like doing like the adulting that you're being super productive with. We enjoy having you here, Chanelica. Can't say how much I appreciate having you here and being part of the team, and glad that you were willing to kind of hear me out on the Instagram request and everything else. That's important. And so yeah. Muhammad, we just had a flood all over Pakistan due to heavy rain. Some of my relatives lost their houses. That's tough. But we love having you here. We love having you here. As long as you want to be here, you are welcome here. Just trying to find a spot to set my phone because Tara and Linja would not want me driving while I am on live, and they're right. They're not wrong for that. They're not wrong for that. I was just trying to see if I have a spot. You ever, because Tara sent me some things. She's like, hey, look at these, those things for your dashboards. But they never, like, they don't stick on mine. Even the ones for your windshield don't seem to really work for me. I love you too as well, Muhammad. Thank you so much. Indeed. All right, guys. Because I need to do the right thing, drive safe. Definitely got to hop off here. I appreciate you all for being here. Hey, we got one left. Can we get to 80? Do we have one left in us? Is there one like left that we can get to 80? Barbara, I'm back. Need to get some ice cream. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm a little jealous. Can we get to 80 likes to finish out the night? Brian, everyone go jump on Mr. Burns live. Muhammad says it's at 80. I see 78. I do see 78. Chanelka got 80. Okay, then we are official. To Brian's point, guys, if you want to jump over to Mr. Burns' chat, by all means, he's going live, it looks like right now. I will just check you out on IG as well, Muhammad. Chanelica, thank you so much. Guys, give Chanelica a big round of likes, hearts, hundreds. Drop her something in the chat before we take off because she did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Yes, indeed. We need to see, yes, a lot of hearts going up for Chanelica. Barbara is back. Barbara is back with the ice cream. Barbara, we're going to head out. We got, we did almost 3 hours, 15 minutes. So we're going to jump out, but feel free to go and check out Nathaniel J Burns. His link is in the description to this video as well. So you guys can check him out there as well. Find Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. Go check him out, and we can go from there. Chanelica, drop me a message on IG. We can get a quick debriefing in. Just chit chat, see how things went. So leave me a message, and when I get to the house, I'll check it and get back to you, guys. Like we like to say, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul, and your fitness. Your health and your fitness are not the same. Your mind, that's psychological, emotional, all that good stuff. Physical, your body, how you're eating, hydrating. We cover the 4: exercise, nutrition, hydration, rest, okay? Mind, body, and soul. And then being able to have that consistency and discipline. That's what's good for your soul, to get up and do that every day. And your fitness, taking care of your physical body, okay? Take care of your physical body, not just muscles, but how you're feeding it, all that good stuff. Shower, exfoliate, all that good stuff. Take care of your body. And like we like to say here, HWPO, and this is not just me, but you, he, we, she, all of us. This is the Impact Athletics Association. So guys, have a fantastic night, and we will see you 5:15 Mountain Standard Time in the morning for the Impact Morning Show.